years of experience. And so it is, getting to see also how they move is so much different than the grown-ups, that their bodies are able to withstand a lot more kind of these submissions. So, yeah, excited to see it.
All right, whenever you're ready. Okay. Thanks for your insight, Joey. If you guys don't know Joey House, so maybe we should introduce ourselves. My name is Drew. I'm the owner and head instructor of 10th Planet Marietta, but also I am the CEO and creator of King of Subs Jiu-Jitsu tournaments. And this is my friend Joey House. He's a black belt. First degree?
What's that?
First degree?
Not yet.
No. He's a black belt under John Jacques Machado, Master John Jacques. And he is the owner and head instructor of Lake Arrowhead Jiu-Jitsu. And so we're here to give you guys the play-by-play, just keep you guys filled in, and we will be commentating on the live stream. It should be up within the next 10 to 15 minutes, okay?
Joey, can you talk to the micro fast?
Sure. Oh, testing. Testing.
So we talked about Sydney Selbriana Conley, our first match, and so...
Drew, can you pick up one of those mics and start talking to it?
Absolutely.
Pick up the gray one.
Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, 1, 2, 3.
Can you talk into the gray mic?
Testing, 1, 2, 3. So the second match is Robert Enriquez from 10th Planet Beaumont, California versus Weston Meserve from right here, 10th Planet in Marietta. And so the 10th Planet Beaumont crew has come out in full force. Good 8 competitors on the card this evening, I believe. And I'm really looking forward to it. The head instructor there is Lucky Luciano, and he's a black belt out of Riverside, 10th Planet Riverside, 10th Planet Redland. And I have Weston Meserve, one of my very own students, and I'll tell you about Wes. Wes wrestled in high school, and he came in full force. And dude, he's just a monster on the mat. He's tough, very good top pressure. So I'm looking forward to see how these two gentlemen match up.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing all these white belt matches, and I love that. It's because what they lack in technique, they usually make up for heart, and that's what we really get to see in it. We get to see a little bit of that technique, but also the warrior spirit of these white belts. Excited for it.
And so looking at it, we have 3 white belt matchups. We have 1 white belt and blue belt matchup, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 blue belt matchups. We have 1 blue versus purple matchup.
I like that.
Right? And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4 purple belt matchups and 2 black belt matchups. So we've got a really good... Are we test? So we've got a great card planned for you guys. Again, I want to thank you guys so much for joining us. So Joey, out of all these matches, let's see. Do you know anything about any of these guys yet?
I actually do, especially when we get into the last ones. When we get into our black belt versus brown belt matches, we've got a couple of teammates in there.
Some of your teammates.
Some of my teammates.
This is
over
wonderful.
At
John Jacques Machado
Academy with Evan Judson and Felipe Ruiz. So definitely excited for those black and brown and black belt super fight matchups. I train with both those guys. They're both super tough. Just excited to see them do some good work out here.
Absolutely. And so moving on from Wes and Robert, we have Jazz Webb versus Joshua Rodriguez, friends and longtime training partners. They don't train at the same academy currently, but they're homies, and they see each other a lot. And so it kind of takes a lot to want to come and fight your friend. In fact, me and Joey showed up. We were just talking about this today. We showed up at a promotion one time expecting there was money in a advanced division, right?
It was.
And we show up and we're like, heck yeah, we're going to get some matches in. And it was just me and Joey. And so we were able to tell them, like, hey, we're going to make our own rules, all submissions legal, no time limit. And me and Joey just fought it out. And he threw sand in my eyes, and that's the only reason he submitted me. But no, we had a great time. And so I'm looking forward to this match, this Joshua Rodriguez versus Jazz Webb. Jazz Webb out of Carlson Gracie Menifee, Joshua Rodriguez out of Checkmate Marietta. The esteemed Pancho Ricardo Feliciano is his coach, multiple-time world champion. So much respect for Pancho. And Jazz Webb drops in at our open mat a lot and pieces up some of my blue belts, you know? So, like, Jazz is, I'm going to say he's kind of sandbagging a little bit, you know, but I'm not mad at it. I'm never mad at it. I would rather, and I tell my students all the time, wouldn't you rather people say like, dang, you're sandbagging, why don't you get promoted, versus me giving you a promotion, and then people are like, well, why'd he get that? Like, he didn't deserve that, you know? And so, not mad at it at all. The next match, really interesting. We have Anthony Sigliano versus Cody Wickliffe. So the reason this is interesting is because Anthony signed up for this as a white belt, and over the weekend he was promoted to blue belt by my friend Giovanni Martinez.
Very cool.
Cody Wickliffe, there's his boss behind us. Whoa, Zoltan, how are you?
I have to drop in.
Oh man, thank you so much for coming. Guys,
How's
here's
it going?
Zoltan, the
Joey.
guitarist of
Well, I
Five Finger
have to-
Death Punch.
I have to come.
Yeah, CEO of PGF, and we're super happy to have him. We were just talking about Cody. Maybe you want to jump in. So,
Oh, yeah?
Cody is a white belt. His opponent was a white belt until this weekend. He just got promoted to blue belt.
Okay.
But Cody, in a rare position, has so many black belt friends like Zoltan here. And so he gets really high-level training. So what do you think about this matchup coming up, Zoltan?
Well, you know, he's a heel hooker, you know, and he's surrounded by black belts for the last 6 years.
He is.
So, you know,
So we'll
We have
see.
high hopes.
I think it's going to be a good matchup. I am Cody's coach, and I told him, I was like, man, I think you're going to do great. And Cody, being the savage he is, did not want to bow out, so we're excited to have him. Thank you so much for joining us. Make yourself at home, please. And this is my friend Joey House. He's a black belt under Jean-Jacques.
all right.
Yeah,
Jean-Jacques,
this
nice.
is Zoltan.
The man.
Yes. And
He's an
so
awesome guy.
he really is. He really is. Shout out Jean-Jacques Machado. We love you.
The legend.
Modern day Yoda. And so, okay, and so we have Bear Daly and Lorenzo Matias. And these are two white belts. Lorenzo is one of my white belts. Bear Daly is at a 10 Planet Redlands. And so Slick Rick Marshall is his coach. Also drops in on our open mat. So I'm looking forward to seeing this. You know, Bear was really willing to take on any challenge. He said, I'll fight a blue belt. So he's super game. Lorenzo is a natural freak athlete.
Sure.
And so he played football in high school, varsity. And when he came in here, he was just out athleting everyone. What didn't wrestle, didn't have any jiu-jitsu. Interestingly enough, his cousin is a black belt in jiu-jitsu.
Okay.
And his cousin comes in and pieces me up at open mat, right? So he's surrounded by a lot of jiu-jitsu. Finally jumped in on his own. And so happy to have him on the card. It's going to be exciting.
Love it.
You did really
Next, we're getting into the blue belts. Okay, so we have Ryan Moore out of Diamond Valley Jiu-Jitsu, and then we have Alex Ledesma out of 10th Planet Murrieta. Ryan Moore had a great showing in our last show. He did very good. Let's start. Okay. Do I need help? Should I switch seats?
No, he's gonna sit there and be.
Okay.
I can move down this
Cool.
way, or
So we are about to start on the live stream. I'm going to keep this up, but we're about to start on the live stream. So if you guys want to move over to YouTube and start refreshing your browser, because we are about to go live. And so you guys just let me know where you want me, okay? We are running behind on our production a little bit, so I apologize, technical difficulties, but here we are. I'm going to keep going. So Alex Ledesma is one of my blue belts. He got his blue belt just under 2 years, which is not common, I think, and not common for our academy, that's for sure. The reason I did that is because he has unwavering dedication and commitment. He's here 5-6 days a week, sometimes twice a day, tons of competition, started smoking white belts on the tournament arena. And I thought I was holding him back. Like, I didn't see any benefit to holding him back.
sure, yeah.
I felt like he was really ready to start challenging himself. Like, go fight the blue belts, you know, go to a place where you're not winning everything so you can be challenged and grow. And so, you know, he's been a blue belt here maybe 6 months. He did that around Christmas. And his opponent is Ryan Moore, as I mentioned, from Diamond Valley Jiu-Jitsu, won his super fight match here. So I thought it was a good matchup for these two. I think we're going to see a nice, exciting match. Alex has really been working on his wrestling a lot. Not a wrestler, didn't come from a wrestling camp. Also played football at Lake Elsinore High School, but has really grown, and it's been really cool to see. So I expect to see some foot sweeps. Some
Oh,
really,
all right. I'm
nasty
gonna
arm drag to
look
foot
out
sweep
for it.
from him.
So
So
for
we'll
some
look out
reason
for
my
that.
cameras aren't working at all.
The next one is going to be sick. Garrett Chance, Marco Viegas coming in at 130 pounds. Blue belts. Marcos, a monster on the back. Garrett also likes back takes. So again, out of the Beaumont camp, looking forward to seeing that. And then our second female match of the evening will be one of my students, Natalie Zapeta, versus Cassandra Console out of Team Quest. Cassandra, very wrestling heavy, been a blue belt for a while. Natalie just got her blue belt last week, and she's willing to rise to the challenge. She's a mom. Her husband also trains here. He's an Army Ranger, and she's a monster.
Are you ready to go?
I'm ready to go whenever you
Are
are.
you going to stay there or are you going to move?
I can move if you want. Where should I go?
For some reason?
I'll move.
No, you're fine. You can sit here.
I'm going to sit there because I have the headset.
Okay, cool.
Okay. So we're going to move.
We're moving.
We're moving. Well, let me get this camera. Okay, we're moving. I need my walkie-talkie. Where's your walkie? So I'm going to give you a signal probably. I'll just give you like a wave when I'm ready to go, but I'm going to talk to the camera for a while before we start. And then you're going to give your big intro. Welcome to Friday Night Saw. Got it? Okay. Mikey, I want you to get Sydney Cely and Brianna Conley ready to compete. They're on in about 10 minutes. And have them listen for their introduction. Mikey? I need you to get our first two competitors ready to go. Sydney Cely and Brianna Conley. I did. Yeah, wherever you guys want.
What's up? Good to see you. Good. How are you?
Do you have a special spot you want the coaches to be coaching from?
What is the YouTube link for the stream?
youtube.com/@KingofSubsJJ.
Hey, I need you guys to fix the clock. It has 6 minutes on it.
So this one's gonna. We're actually gonna run them for 6 minutes.
Okay, sounds good.
Yeah. What?
Heather and Joe.
Hi.
They're going to come
How are
over
you?
here.
Yeah. Come on through. Welcome. I know we're small, tight back here. You guys need chairs?
So now the Gracie family is
I
represented.
see that.
Go in my pocket. If you guys have anything to tell me, you better tell me now.
Say that again.
If you guys have anything you want to tell me, you better tell me now because the thing's going in my pocket. Go off my mark when I give you the phone. Talk to Drew.
No, him.
Drew, are you going to tell him to go? Because I need to
Yeah,
know.
I'm gonna tell him. Yeah. Okay. So let's see here. We're getting situated. All right. Test. Okay. Awesome.
Try and speak in front of the microphone.
Testing.
Talk in front of it.
Okay. Testing. We're no PGF, but we're trying. Can you hear me? Perfect. Is there a way we can put the live stream on that TV? Yeah. So, got it. There's a remote for Apple TV. He must have. Connery! I need the remote for the Apple TV.
No, they grabbed everything off the counter before we got to it.
All right, and we're live. So, which camera is live?
My camera's not working, so we're only going to get one off that.
Right here, Drew.
So we're going to
Okay.
Okay, can you just direct him? Okay, perfect. All right, and we're live. Thank you guys so much for joining us. We're here at Friday Night Face Off, and I'm here with my co-commentator, Joey House.
It's good to be here. Excited for some good matches tonight.
All right, good to have you. So we are here. I am really looking forward to what we have going on here. I'm just going to briefly go over. Can you hand me that list over there? I'm going to, yeah, on the end, that piece of paper. Perfect. I just want to thank our sponsors for the evening. We have Fruit Bag Company for your home growing nootropic needs. Shout out and thank you, Epic Roll BJJ. Go to epicrollbjj.com for all your dope, sick, fresh jiu-jitsu gear. One of my favorite products that they have are their gi street pants. So go check out epicrollbjj.com. Thank you to Wisdom Water. That's WSDM.water on Instagram. They're amazing. I have all their water at home. We sell it here in the gym. They do private events. They'll private label your stuff. They're an amazing company, so go support them. We support local. They're here in Temecula. Also, shout out to Mushies at Got Mushies, Mushiiz, on Instagram for your nootropic needs. Shout out to Rev Gear. We want to thank Rev Gear for their support. You can go to revgear.com and put in the discount code King of Subs for 10% off all Rev Gear products. Thank you to Our Life CBD at Our Life CBD on Instagram. Special thank you to the Biz Jitsu podcast. We were supposed to have my friend Vince Poklib here as a co-commentator with us. Me and Joey did his podcast earlier today. We had a lot of fun.
It's awesome.
And it's an incredible podcast. So if you're interested in business or if you're interested in jiu-jitsu or both, check out the Biz Jitsu podcast. You can get that on Spotify, on YouTube, and on Apple. Hustle Jitsu. So I use Hustle Jitsu now for all of my martial arts marketing needs. They do all of your SEO. They do your website. They can add an AI assistant to it. They can give you all the metrics and help you with your search engine optimization. I've gotten tons of students and tons of leads since I switched over and started using Hustle Jitsu. So check out Hustle Jitsu. Also want to shout out the Local Gist on Instagram. So this is where you could go for your online community to find out what's happening here locally in town in the Murrieta, Temecula Valley areas. So the Local Gist, GIST, on Instagram. And we're here at 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu Murrieta. Thank you for supporting 10th Planet Jiu-Jitsu Murrieta. And this is where we're hosting our production tonight. And so our lineup for the evening, Joey, we talked a little bit about it here on Instagram Live. We've got Sydney Sell versus Brianna Conley. Sydney's out of 10th Planet Pasadena. Brianna out of Gracie Humaita Hemet. And so we are going to get our production started, and we will get to it. No. I have no audio.
Check, 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 check. Check, set it and wreck, second to none. Check. Good evening! Woo! Good evening! Yeah, there you go. All right. All right, it's a good crowd. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to 10th Planet Murrieta. Now, I know I don't need to explain this to you. You already know, but all of your friends, your teammates, your family are going to be here tonight. So I am going to need you to make some noise for the second installment of Friday Night Face-Off! We have an exciting evening of submission-only jiu-jitsu matches prepared for you this evening, brought to you by our gracious sponsors. And those sponsors are Fruit Bag Company, Epic Roll BJJ, Wisdom Water, Mushies at God Mushies, Rev Gear, Our Life CBD, the Biz Jitsu Podcast, Hustle Jitsu, the Local Gist on Insta, and your very own 10th Planet, Murrieta. Clap it up. And now, on to our first match. From 10th Planet, Pasadena. In the category of 135 pounds, I need you to welcome Sydney Cely!
All right.
And her opponent out of Gracie Humaitha Hemet, I need you to welcome Brianna Conley!
I'm excited, Joey. This is going to be a good match. Brianna is a beast, and you can just tell she's got this wrestling background, so we'll see. I have a feeling she's going to come in heavy out the gate. There she goes. Nice tie-up, fast.
Beautiful, bringing it back to the center.
Yeah, good reset by the ref.
We see Sydney kind of instigating a little bit, but we got Brianna on top. Oop, wait. Nice, good wrestling scrambles from both these young ladies.
Stay on the mat.
And we've got
All right, and reversal.
Brianna on top.
I can't. Oh, look at that lockdown by Sydney. Oh, can she use it? Nope. Brianna starts moving to her back. And the top position for the Gracie Humaitha product.
And, ooh, now Brianna's got the closed guard. Oh, wait, she got an
Whoa,
Americana.
Can you finish that from the guard, Joey?
Yeah, you can definitely finish that from the guard, but she got out of it. She got her elbow back to her body. And, yeah, we got a good match right off the bat.
A lot of action, and that's what we encourage here. So I'm going to explain the rule set a little bit for the fans at home. This is a submission-only jiu-jitsu tournament, so the only way to win is by a submission. Brianna in on the Kimura grip. She's got it pretty tight here.
Yeah, Sydney's going to walk. Oh,
Sydney gives up position to
There
avoid
we
getting
go.
submitted. Good job.
Brianna's still got the mount, but at least Sydney is out of that Kimura position.
Well, and like I said, with the submission-only format, there's no penalty really other than the fact that you're in a really bad position. But there are no points. The only way to win is to finish. If there's no finish at the end of 6 minutes, we are going to move into an overtime round, which is a jiu-jitsu-based overtime round.
Yeah, Brianna's definitely being very tough on top in that mount. You definitely tell making Sydney very uncomfortable. Looks like
She really likes an Americana. She's on that. And Sydney's shoulders are flexible
wow,
like
yeah.
Gumby. Holy mackerel. And she turns on her slide. She's going to switch to the armbar. Oh, she's in the armbar. The wall is in play also. The wall is in play. Good.
Oh, nice.
And let's see if he resets to the center.
good work from Sydney, being still very defensive, but still getting out of all these different submissions. But yeah, Brianna's definitely going for all these things very intensely. But yeah, a lot of good action from both these young ladies.
Jeff, reset. Good. So they're going to reset the close guard right to the center of the mat. The time has stopped. Same exact position. And here we go. And so at the end of 6 minutes, if there is no submission, we're going to move to a jiu-jitsu-based overtime where you get to start on the back of your opponent. And it's basically a shootout from the back. Who can submit who the fastest from the back? And if there is no submission, who escaped the fastest from the back?
Oh, wow.
She's in on the armbar again. Sydney doing a good job stacking.
But yeah, Brianna's
Back into
just
the
so
guard.
active in that closed guard, attacking all sorts of submissions, arm bars, kimuras, breaking down the posture. We even see an Ezekiel choke being gone for right here.
A lot of action so far. I mean, for 13-year-old green belts, I mean, they're sure moving like pros.
And even notice that every time Cindy's trying to stand up, Brianna's doing a great job of bringing her right back down to the mat. Very active from that closed guard position.
And for those of you that are tuning in on Instagram, let's move over to the YouTube. And for those of you on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. We have a lot of great events coming to you this year through the next year. August 11th, we have our Ventura no-gi and gi open. So it's an open tournament, gi, no gi, submission only. And we have a absolute division that's going to pay cash money. So you guys are going to want to subscribe and follow, stay in the loop, because we got a lot of great events coming to you guys soon. You can find all that information on kingofsubsjj.com. Great hip bump sweep, man. Right to the fundamentals.
And already, Brianna's already still looking for an attack from that position. Oof.
Brianna seems to be dominating this match. She's going for the finish at every turn. She doesn't care about points. The Gracie Humaita product really showing out here against the 10th Planet product. I love her tenacity. I love her action. She just keeps moving. Look at position after position.
Yeah, we've got short time left. We've got Brianna on top and that half guard, but we see Sydney trying to set up a lockdown. Nicely done right there, which is going to give her a little bit more leverage to work with even on the bottom. But yeah, Brianna relentless on top. We're at our final 10 seconds.
Yeah, let's see, Sydney's going to start her out in the lockdown here, which is a great way to stop Brianna from keeping the pressure on her. And we are moving to overtime. Great match, a lot of heart by the two 13-year-old green belts. 13-year-old green belts. Yeah. All right, and so Sydney gets the option. She's going to be, Brianna gets the option. She's going to be starting on the back in the offensive position. And we're off. Now, in order for it to be an escape, she's got to get both her hips and her shoulders completely out and turned around. So that was a pretty fast escape from Sydney.
And yeah, for our viewers at home, even going from the back into mount, that will be considered an escape. Even though it's an advantageous position, you've lost the back position, which is clearly better than the mount.
You have to keep the elbow. So if you even lose, if it moves from the back to like a head and arm choke.
Yes.
Right? So she's got to get her right arm all the way out and across.
Seems that Sydney.
It seems like Sydney's got the win. Yeah, she's got the win with the ride time. Oh, is she going to finish the submission though? She got the opportunity to take the back of Brianna, and she's locking it in. Oh! And the crowd is going wild here.
Yeah, and Sydney's doing amazing with that body triangle, keeping that pressure on her. Still has that chest behind the shoulder. Oh.
All right, and we're going to make it official.
Woo! Awesome match by these two. Sydney Cely, Brianna Conley coming in strong.
Yeah, bring her back. Yeah, bring her back.
And we've got Sydney Cely from 10th Planet Pasadena is the winner with the fastest escape time in overtime. But yeah, both of these girls coming in strong. Absolutely incredible match.
Check.
Just go ahead and
Check,
sit
check,
down right
check.
there and grab a microphone.
Check. Check.
Do you want to switch?
Tremendous, ladies. Give it up for Sydney Cely. Tremendous. Tremendous. What a way to start off the night.
Why don't you sit down with us,
For our
Sydney?
second
Pick up the
round.
microphone.
From 10th Planet, Beaumont, California. Please welcome to your red corner.
Wait, just wait. Wait.
You'll have to wait. I know I got you excited.
All right. So, Sydney, man, what a great match. It seemed like Brianna was kind of dominating positions during the regulation time. What were you thinking there? What were you trying to accomplish during the regulation period? Talk closer into the microphone. Let the fans at home know.
I kind of was just trying to figure out the fastest way to like escape the guard, get on top, dominate, kind of thing.
Very good. And I saw you had a really good control in the overtime round. Is that something you practiced at your home gym when you were preparing for this?
It is one of my strong suits, back escapes and back attacking.
Absolutely. Well, you did a great job. Thank you very much for joining us today. All right. And so that was Sydney Cely. Great match. Great way to start off the show. And so back to Connery. Let's go ahead and announce the next match. Okay, Connery, you're up.
All right, now we're ready. Ready for our second round. We're off to a great start this evening. I need you to give it up for 10th Planet Beaumont, California's Robert Enriquez!
And so I think
He'll be
you need to
facing
share
off
that
against
microphone when
10th
I'm
Planet,
doing
Murrieta's very
Can
own.
me and you switch seats?
Please make a warm welcome for Wes Meserve!
I'm gonna have you right here.
Okay.
Okay.
Absolutely.
And then I'm next on the end there.
Okay, cool.
And these don't work, so just put it to the side. Maybe this. Let me have one of those pieces of paper. And then make sure she has one.
Okay.
This is yours.
Oh, what are these?
This is yours.
Thank you.
Those aren't working, the headsets, so we're not going to use the headset.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Excuse me, honey.
Robert Enriquez from 10th Planet Beaumont, and we have Wes Meserve from 10th Planet Murrieta.
Taylor Moore in the house, you guys.
Hey.
Whoa, big
Hometown.
action. Let's go ahead and speak into the mic.
Testing, testing.
So
hello, hello.
we have just been joined by Taylor Moore.
Oh,
So
Wes.
follow at
Coming
Taylor
strong.
Moore. I was trying to get her a match. Whoa, look at Wes in the action, putting him belly down. Pretty fast. Against the 10th Planet Beaumont products. And I don't know much about the 10th Planet Beaumont gentlemen, but this is one of my students and competitors. Wes is very wrestling and top pressure heavy, and he's not easy to get off of you once he's there. So let's see how Robert's defense holds up.
Yeah. He looks like he's about to get his guard back.
Looks like it. If he could get that shin right in front of Wes's hips, he could do a good job recovering. And
Ooh,
Wes
he's
moves
on
to the back.
2 hooks in.
Ugh. And it looks like he's going to try and flatten him out, which is not
Yeah.
good. It's not a good place to be.
The prawn or prone? Who knows?
Oh, Wes coming in strong, already getting a rear naked strangle, holding onto that back pressure.
Like,
He's got some great hip pressure going on right here.
he's got some good defense.
Yeah, because this is, I would argue, the absolute worst position to be in jiu-jitsu ever
Absolutely.
is
And he's
belly
back to
down,
mount.
back
He's in that
mounted.
head and arm situation, but it doesn't look like it's in yet.
So, Taylor, if you were the competitor on the bottom, what would you be looking to do right now to get out of this position?
I would be definitely trying to answer the phone and get some space for that left side, I think, that he's got that arm pressured into his neck. So just trying to get that pressure off the side of my neck so I can, like, hopefully get him off of me.
Yeah, I would agree. And Wes not making it any easier staying in the mount. Typically, I'd say traditionally with the head and arm choke, you'll see people dismount to the side control. Wes staying mounted, keeping that heavy weight and pressure on. And this is just a miserable place to be. He does dismount and moves to side control.
Yeah.
And the
like
buggy
buggy
attempt.
choke happening.
See if he can.
Oh, he lost that. Now he's mounted again. But he's doing a good job at avoiding that head and arm that it seems like the top competitor is looking to take.
And Joey, so if you were the top competitor putting on all this pressure, what are some details you'd be looking for to get the finish here?
Well, yeah, it looks like Wes is actually doing a great job. If you notice that, he's got his hips sprawled out, keeps going back into that grapevine position, and yeah, really controlling that head and arm right there. He's going right into that head and arm choke. Just got to get his head on the other side of that arm, but as Robert kind of is giving the back, he's doing a great job of just going from that mount position, taking the back. And yeah, really, Wes is doing an amazing job of going back and forth to all the different positions that Robert is giving him.
The competitor on the bottom, like, of course he's losing, but you definitely have to give him his flowers. He's done a great job at defending all of these attacks that the top competitor has thrown at him. He might just play the game of being on bottom. Like, a lot of people like to work off of defending submissions to create scrambles.
And Wesson on the armbar.
That armbar.
And the tap. Whoa. Is this the mic that's going to be on the speaker?
Thank you. Woo!
Great work from both these gentlemen. Robert with that great defense, really surviving a lot, but yeah, Wes coming in strong with all those top attacks.
Absolutely, it wasn't an easy match for either competitor right there.
I'm here with Meserve. He's a white belt here at 10th Planet Marietta, and he is the victor of that match you just watched. Wes, what are some things that you were looking to do in this match, and then did you accomplish those things, or were you just kind of seeing where the match went?
Just kind of seeing where the match went. I was mostly looking for the back. I've been trying to work more of the back lately, but I wish I would have gotten the finish a little bit faster, but it's all right. I need to work on a few things.
A finish is a finish. I mean, you had him in some pretty precarious positions. Like mounted back, I don't think it gets any worse than that. Can you give the people at home maybe some insight? Like, what do you do to prepare for a match like this? And, what's your mindset going in?
I just got to be consistent. I wasn't as consistent as I should have been, but I just got to be consistent, keep working on the technique and fine-tune the little things. And then just coming in the match, got to keep the mind clear and just be prepared, I guess, just to go in and go to battle.
Well, I thought you did a great job. Congratulations, Weston Meserve. All right. And back to Connery.
Test. Give me my air back. There we are.
Thank you for having me.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Again.
Super happy to have Taylor Moore
Great
here.
submission by Armbar. Give it up for Wes Meserve. Give it up, everyone. Clap it up. And now we are on to our third round. I have for you from Carlson, Gracie, Menifee. Please welcome to the red corner, Jazz Webb!
And that's a good thing.
How you doing,
It's a good thing. All right, so now we have Jazz Webb and
welcome,
Joshua
please,
Rodriguez.
to
So
the
these guys are
stage.
friends. I've
The
actually
opposing
trained with
corner.
Jazz. So Jazz came
From
to our first show,
Czech,
and then he started
Matt
dropping into
Murieta.
our open mat.
Please
and
welcome
he is quite the athlete. I think.
Joshua
very technical.
Rodriguez!
Very leg lock savvy, which I was surprised at a white belt.
Right?
Yeah, I was so leg lock savvy coming from a mostly gi school.
Yeah.
So I'm looking forward to see how he matches up today against Joshua Rodriguez here,
Absolutely.
his longtime friend.
Yeah, it's definitely different going against your friends or people you know. I feel like the aggression sometimes isn't there, so I'm really interested to see if they're able to bring that pressure despite being friends.
But also at the same time, at the other end of that token is I will not get tapped out by my friend. So there's an extra competitive component that does come with it.
Oh, yeah, and you can see it happening right now on the mat. Like, this is absolutely explosive.
Yeah, both these guys coming in strong. Oh, we had a buggy choke from that north-south position. Oof.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem to pan out. Jazz Webb taking top
He's doing
position,
a
trying
good
to
job
apply the
at keeping his
pressure.
frames in right there and escaping north-south. But then he got in the side control.
A lot of scrambles. Jazz elects to stand up and start passing.
He's going for that shallow armbar and loses it and is now in north-south.
And I feel like Joshua might be giving up top position. He's giving up his guard a little too easily. I'd like to see his knees connected to his elbows a little better. Really not letting Jazz just kind of position all over him the way he wants to.
Is this generally his style about like playing the bottom game, or is this unintentional on the other competitor's end?
I'm not sure. I really don't know much about Joshua Rodriguez. He was really eager to compete. He almost didn't want to compete against Jazz Webb, his friend, because I guess they train together a lot.
Yeah.
Jazz really looking to put on a show here.
Yeah.
But I wish he'd take his time.
Mm-hmm. That armbar looks like, that looked like a valid threat, but he got out.
Also, Joshua looks very comfortable in these bottom positions, being in side control, having his arm constantly attacked. He's very cool, calm, and collected. And he definitely feels that this might be his style, kind of playing that that defensive, counter-grappling kind of method.
Yeah, that definitely seems it. That's why I was curious if it was intentional or not, and it for sure looks like it, because he looks like he's intentionally getting below him in order to go for that knee bar just a second ago, and then now he's playing, I don't know the name of the guard, so don't get me to messing stuff up, but it looked like he was playing some type of guard there for a second.
Well, even earlier in the match when he was in north-south going for the buggy choke, he seems to be someone comfortable in these uncomfortable positions, just going right from that mount into closed guard. But yeah, great match from these lifelong friends right here.
Absolutely. He's doing a really good job at consistently reversing the positions as well. Oh, that armbar attempt.
I like that there's a lot of offense coming from Jazz. He's constantly keeping up the pace,
That straight
constantly
ankle
trying
lock
to
might
threaten
be
the
something
offense.
there. He's stapling the hips and he's turning into it. Now he's switching to some type of Aoki position. That's normally a very strong position. He should probably grab lower on his calf and higher on his Achilles in order to actually finish that.
And Jazz in on the ankle lock.
Oh, turning into a heel hook.
A leg lock shootout is happening there, but he didn't seem to have the grip quite right, but he realized that and let go of that as well.
Yeah, good defensive tactics from Joshua, really clearing his knee line. We're going to reset. I just want to take a moment to thank our sponsors, Fruit Bag Company. Thank you so much for your support. For all your homegrown nootropic needs, go to Fruit Bag Company on Instagram.
Can I plug my sponsors too?
Yeah, go ahead.
Shout out to Phalanx and all Max Protein. We love you, Phalanx.
We love you. Phalanx, a local company. They're out of San Diego, right?
Yeah. Absolutely love Chris and the team over there at Phalanx.
Awesome. And we're also brought to you by Epic Roll BJJ. Go to epicrollbjj.com for your street gi pants. They have cell phone pockets. They look cool. They're stylish. And they're just a really cool squad of people. I really love the Epic Roll family. I'm honored and happy to be part of the Epic Roll family. So go support epicroll.com. Kyle Chambers in the house.
Oh, what's up,
How
Kyle?
are you, my friend? Okay, say hi to the people at home on the live stream. All right. And so we've got a lot of usual
look at
suspects in here.
Is that an
Pretty excited.
Ezekiel choke from Mount?
It's looking like it.
It looks like he's doing some type of Americana, a Kimura situation there.
Yeah, it's hard to see, but it looks like he has both
Yeah.
of his arms across his neck right now.
Yeah, I'm not sure what you would call that
Yeah.
specifically. Either way, it looks painful, but the guy on bottom is fending it off really well.
Yeah, it's been a great back and forth between both of them throwing up good attacks. I would
Absolutely.
say Jazz is looking like he's getting the slight advantage in the exchanges, but
Yeah.
Joshua holding his own, great defensively, throwing up great attacks from those bad positions even.
Yeah, I'm seeing, I saw his hand go for a second and linger, so I wonder if if the tap is imminent here, but it seems like he's lost his grip on that choke that was originally bringing up that sensation to tap, so now they're back at a neutral position. we've got that 30-second warning, so it's time to really get to business for these guys if there's going to be a finish here. He's got that choke from bottom, which I've seen quite a few chokes be finished in this way, so I wouldn't quite count it out, but it doesn't look like that strong of a position to actually get him to tap out during this time.
Yeah, Jazz did a good job of getting his elbow out, but yeah, Josh was attacking multiple things. He had that head and arm from guard. He had an Americana potentially, and he could have turned it into an arm bar, but Jazz doing a great job getting his elbow back into position and now go into overtime.
For sure, if I was a ref and this were a ref decision, I would definitely be in favor of the guy with the spats on, just because he definitely was controlling the match. So we'll see how that goes for him, because who knows? They've been stalling each other out this whole time. What if it goes even on this too?
Yeah. And right now we have Joshua on the back of Jazz as we're in this overtime round. And Jazz with a very quick escape.
Lightning fast escape from Jazz Webb.
I know. That was about 3 seconds. That's a hard time to beat, so...
If I'm Jazz, that's what I want to do. I mean, you spend the entire 6 minutes dominating. You don't want to lose in overtime. We saw it happen to Brianna in the first match. You know, she dominated that match, but because of the rule set, I mean, that's the way the cookie crumbles, unfortunately.
Right. I think that was about 5 seconds escape time, so I think he might have gotten beaten by 2
No
seconds.
way.
Nonetheless,
That was close.
That was a fantastic match between these two competitors. They seem so even. I'm sure that's probably why, despite their friendship, they were excited to see how it'd go in competition. You know those roles with your friends where you guys are so evenly matched, where you just like, each of you believes that in competition
Jazz
things will be
Webb.
different.
Wow. And I'm going to interview Jazz Webb real quick, but then I want to get into some of these comments here in the live stream. Jazz. All right. Come on over here, my friend. Come walk around with me. Come talk to me. All right. So I'm here with Jazz Webb at a Carlson Gracie Menifee. Jazz, you had such an exciting match to watch. A lot of movement. This is your longtime friend. This is your homie.
9 years.
How long?
9 years.
All right. And so what's that like? Not only preparing for a match, but preparing for a match against a longtime friend and training partner. What's that like?
I mean, it's cool. We've been fighting our whole life, so it was nothing new. It was just something regular. Just had to get in there, squabble with them, you know.
Is that an advantage or a disadvantage coming in and really like knowing your opponent? I'd say advantage, right?
I think it's 50-50 because you know some things and then you're expecting them to outdo themselves, you know, so you can't really know what to expect.
What were some things that you did preparing going into this match? You're a veteran to the rule set now. You've been here. He has not. Do you think that really helped in your favor?
I mean, it's his first time. I think I was pretty ready to go to EBI so I could do the fast escape. That's what I was planning on because he was giving me a real hard time, as you guys can see, but it's the homie. Yeah, we had a fun time.
Awesome. Thank you so much for being a part of it. Congratulations, Jazz Webb. All right, and we're back to Connery Redding, our Bruce Buffer of the evening.
Testing.
An action-packed match.
Wow.
I really enjoyed it.
That was a tremendous effort. 7 minutes is a long time.
This next
to be
match
rolling
is
around
between
on the
Anthony
ground with your
Sigliano
best
out of
friend.
10 Planet Oceanside, your
That was not
teammate,
easy.
Oh, wow.
and
Did not
my
look
student, Cody
Give it
Wickliffe.
up once again
I'm clearly
for round
rooting
3.
for Anthony.
Jazz Webb
right.
Anthony
and Joshua
I don't
Rodriguez.
particularly train together that often because of the size difference, but I'm definitely on his side because he
Tremendous
knows O-side or
athleticism.
no-side.
Gotcha. So I have to beat
Now
Team Cody.
is your
Not
fourth
only is he a
round.
student, but he's a
And
dear
for your
friend.
fourth round,
His boss is
from
here.
10th Planet
and a lot of his friends
Oceanside,
are here.
give it up
Anthony got
for
promoted.
Anthony.
He took this match as a white belt. He got
Sigliano!
promoted to blue belt over the
Oh!
weekend. And Cody was still game to fight this guy, even though he got promoted.
I mean,
Cody has incredible defense. I think we should
And he
watch
will
out
be
for Cody's
facing
leg
from 10th
entanglement.
Planet Murrieta.
And I know Anthony
Please
has a
welcome
pretty
to the
gnarly
mats.
rubber guard.
In the
So
opposing corner,
I think it's going to be a
Please
fun
welcome
match to watch.
definitely.
Cody
I'm going to go Coach.
Wickliffe!
Right from the get-go, the thing that's noticeable is the difference in body type. We have
Oh, for sure.
Anthony taller, skinnier, Cody a little shorter and stockier, and these always make for interesting matchups. And yeah, they're coming in strong already.
Absolutely, but Anthony's one of the hardest workers in the room at any time. Like, he truly shows up day in and day out. Like, sometimes I wonder if he ever goes home just because of how often he trains. So he's a very fierce competitor, and I'm definitely behind him on that.
Yeah, he's coming in strong, already attacking in the leg locks. We have Anthony on top.
Anthony on top. He's got that half guard, but that's exactly where he wants to be, and now he's working the legs, but he's one of the bendiest people, so I think that even though his leg is in there, this is his position for sure.
Oh yeah, we're in a leg lock shootout right now between these two.
Yeah, and Anthony definitely has the more favorable grip at the moment. He's working on that, securing that Achilles.
Yeah, Anthony's really hunting for that leg. We have Cody on the defense right now. Really,
he's got some type of reverse toe hold situation, which is really interesting to watch.
This whole position.
He's reaching for that underside foot.
Oh, Anthony sneaking in for that heel hook.
Yeah, loses the grip. Now they're going up top. That was really solid defense by him getting his legs together and then bailing out.
Now that he's got on top, if he can just get a little bit more hip pressure on it, but also Cody's doing a great job
re-engaging with the legs. I don't think he quite has the grip or feel for his leg right now. I think this is definitely going to get reversed. Grabbing your foot from the top position seems like that would work against you.
Yeah, not ideal. Not the ideal defense.
He's grabbing his own leg. It seems like he's toe holding himself right now. I'm not sure if that's actually preventing any internal rotation of the knee, but interesting defense nonetheless.
Just definitely an interesting back and forth leg attacks. It's Anthony will have one, then Cody will have one. Right now,
for sure,
looks pretty even, but it looks like Anthony's now going in on the attack.
I think it's very even, but I'm definitely feeling like Anthony is playing the positions in which he's good at, and I believe that he'll come out of this match on top. It's just really interesting to see how he'll get there.
Yeah, great work done by both of these guys. Up, and then we have Anthony attacking that leg again. Oh, nicely done. Yeah, Anthony definitely getting the better of these leg entanglement exchanges.
He's shaking his head. I wonder if that means that seems to be signaling to his coach that he's okay.
Looks like Cody's looking for an attack of his own.
Yeah, he's digging for that straight ankle lock. And now they're both out. Both definitely keeping with engaging with the legs.
Getting a nice little rash guard adjustment there.
Oh, yeah, but his toes were stuck in the rash guard, which could have definitely broken the other competitor's toes. Absolutely. So I feel like that was a very understandable adjustment from...
Ooh, and Anthony is in deep on this heel hook.
Yeah, I thought that was a tap just now.
No, it looks like Cody's doing a great job defending.
Okay, now they've disengaged.
We've got less than a minute to go in this round.
Yeah, Anthony's definitely got to pick up the pace and get some aggression going. Otherwise, it could be either of their match, like if there'd be a coin toss.
Yeah, absolutely. I would actually give the nod a little bit more towards Anthony. It looks like he's been a little bit more on the attack, but still, Cody's still re-engaging. And I'd say, yeah, it's almost 55-45.
Yeah, he might finish him with this exchange right now. But the grip was lost.
We're in about 10 seconds left before we go into overtime. Wow.
Yeah, I agree with you. Anthony was for sure he was initiating the majority of the exchanges here, so I would say if it were a ref decision, that should definitely go to Anthony, just because he was the main aggressor of the match.
But we don't have any referees' decisions here.
Oh, yeah,
the
we go to EBI overtime.
We'll decide it.
I'm definitely not used to the whole EBI overtime. Wait, are they rock, paper, scissoring?
To see who's going to decide whether they pick back or taking the back or having their back taken first.
Oh, understandable.
And it looks like Cody will be going into Anthony's back control.
Yeah, he's specifying that this is not EBI overtime, it is jiu-jitsu overtime.
So yeah, with EBI overtime, you can get to choose between the back or the spiderweb arm lock control, and it's usually about 3 rounds. This is 1 overtime round. Back control is the only one, and it's fastest submission or fastest escape.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh, there he goes. I think Anthony's going to finish that. Woo!
Anthony with a very quick submission.
That's definitely a dub for Oceanside right there. I might be a little bit biased, but I don't know if the opposing competitor is going to get that sub that quickly with Anthony.
Yeah, that was about 3 or 4 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh, and Anthony is
absolutely
out. That will give him the win for this match, but amazing job on both these guys.
Big congratulations to Anthony. The back and forth was so interesting to watch, and Anthony really deserved that win.
Coaching, commentating, I'm doing the sidelines. Anthony Sigliano. Great job. You guys had an incredible leg lock battle. You guys are so back and forth. You came and signed up for this, came in as a white belt. You ended up getting promoted over the weekend. I didn't talk to you about it, but I gave your opponent the option, whether he wanted to still fight or not, and he was still down. What was your take? What did you do to prepare for this match? What was your game plan going in, and how did all of that work out for you?
Well, I was planning on doing a little bit of donkey guard, but that got shut down by Cody pretty much right off the bat. So it just became an instant leg lock battle, and that's what 10th Planet's known for. So we practiced our offense, we practiced our defense on leg locks, and it was a lot of fun. Give that man his blue belt for sure.
I don't know if Cody will ever get a blue belt, but we're super proud of him, the way he showed up and showed out. Thank you so much for being a part of it, man. We appreciate it. Yes, sir.
He looked good.
My air.
His defense is
There's
good.
my air. 10th Planet Oceanside in the house
all right,
with Anthony Sigliano. Give it up. Woo!
That was the last match.
I thought we were just clapping for Anthony, and I agreed with him.
All right. Next up from 10th Planet Redlands in the weight category of 200 pounds. These guys eat a lot, so get ready. It's not an earthquake, it's them. Please welcome to the mats, Bear Daly!
Thank you, Uncle Scott.
You love to hear it. And please welcome from 10th Planet, Murrieta. Please, a warm welcome for Lorenzo Matias!
All right, so we got Lorenzo Matias versus Bear Daly. Lorenzo Matias, a student here at 10th Planet Marietta, a white belt, super athletic, played football in high school. And then we've got Bear Daly out of 10th Planet Redlands, and his coach is here, Slick Rick Marshall, and both of their coaches are sitting next to each other.
Super aggressive right off the gate.
Yeah, a rarity with these two coaches, but they are longtime friends. Yeah, and Lorenzo is probably one of the more aggressive students in here, man. He trains like this.
Yeah.
Yeah. So nothing out of the ordinary for him.
They're both pressuring forward a lot. I wonder if either of them is going to try any type of lat throw or general throw that is used when someone's pressing forward. Lat drop, not lat throw, but...
Oh. We've got Lorenzo coming in strong, going for those double underhooks. Got
yeah, they're keeping their hips away from each other. Ooh.
And Lorenzo with the leg trip.
Landing on
top. Wow.
That was
And
a very
Bear
clean reversal, or sweep.
Oh, but we've
going
got
in for that
Lorenzo
triangle.
climbing.
Ooh.
Bear on the leg, right.
He's trying to pass that guard or enter somehow.
Lorenzo, wrestle up. Grab the single and wrestle up.
Both of them coming in strong. A lot of fast twitch muscle movements. We've got Lorenzo in the guard. We have our Bear in Lorenzo's guard.
I think Bear's a good name for him. He kind of wrestles like a bear.
Yeah.
Is that his actual name?
He's
or is
looking,
that a nickname?
that's his actual name. He's looking kind of grizzly, and he's going for it, man.
Absolutely.
I'm a fan.
He doesn't even need a nickname or stage name. It's already there for him. He's trying to escape that close guard, but his posture just keeps getting broken by the competitor on the bottom. Now he's going for the hip heist, and now there's... Oh, competitor on bottom is now competitor on top.
Yeah, we've got Lorenzo taking them out from that guard, but it looks... Oh, good. Bear's doing
he might end up on his back with these escapes that the bottom competitor is doing. I feel like he'll definitely end up giving some back exposure here.
Lorenzo with the heavy pressure, keeping him nice and flat, pinning him. Let's see if he can work and isolate an arm. Looks like he wants to work for a head and arm choke. And Taylor, if you're Bear on the bottom, what would you be looking to do to try and improve your position here?
Anything to just get out of there. Like, whatever the bottom competitor can do in this moment, like any type of kip escapes, I'd be floundering like a fish at this point because that choke looks like it's in deep. I would be very quick with it.
Lorenzo doing an amazing job just staying on top. Bear's really trying to create some movement getting out, trying to control that leg. Bucking, and it looks like he's going to try to get that leg butt.
Bucking. Looks like he's going for a triangle in
nice.
this case. Oh, now he's gone for a lumberjack sweep.
We got Bear back on top, attacking a leg.
Right. I really love how both competitors are taking the time to breathe and assess their situation.
Yeah, Lorenzo, like Cliff hanging on that neck there. He knew he needed to not let him get an extension. Nice way to improve his position. And he loses the knee line.
And they're standing. We have
They're
Bear with the
standing
double
again.
underhooks. Lorenzo countering with the double overhooks.
We have not seen any stalling, warnings, penalties,
Absolutely
anything
not.
like that. It's been all action.
Yeah.
They're coming for the kill every time, and like it's one of the things that I love most about jiu-jitsu is when people are just getting after it. Ooh, that Uchimata.
We got a scramble. Lorenzo
with the
trying to
dominant
instigate
position.
the takedown, but Bear ending up on top. Now he's mounted on him.
And it seems like he almost abandoned that mount. Like, I'm not sure if the competitor on the bottom quite even escaped or if Bear just abandoned being on mount somehow. Seems like he got up and immediately wanted to get into side control.
I mean, it looks like Bear is in second gear now. Like, he's really turned up the heat.
Yeah, just when you think that both competitors are giving it their all, they find another level of exertion to give to the sport.
100%.
We've got Bear trying to move up to full mount.
He's got his ankle trapped, but I don't think it'll stay trapped for long. There we go with the full mount.
We've got less than 30 seconds left on the clock here.
Right?
Bear now in dominating position.
Competitor
Tables
on the
have
bottom
turned.
is doing their absolute best to get out, but it seems like Bear has his hips down. He's all grapevined out.
Got short time, 10 seconds to go.
And we're going to move to overtime.
We got an overtime match.
I was almost in there.
Sorry. All right, so here we go. Getting ready. Lorenzo's on the back. And let's see if he can finish here.
This is definitely going to be a close match.
Lorenzo can get that body triangle in. It's right there waiting for him to grab it. But Bear takes advantage, gets out, gets the escape.
How many seconds was that? At least 20, you know?
Yeah, I was about to say 20 to 30 it seemed. Just still a competitive amount. That's still relatively tough to get out of, but at the same time, it's still tough for the person to hold on to it for that amount of time. So we'll see what Bear is able to make happen with his back attack.
Do we have a nosebleed or just some sweat?
Looks like we might have a slight nosebleed. I think he's going to power through it. Boom, and he scrambles.
He's going
turn,
for
turn,
it
turn.
immediately. He's turning.
Oh, that is
And
an
we're
escape.
out.
Yeah, that was
clear the elbow.
definitely around 10 seconds, so I would say it goes to him for the faster escape time.
We'll make it official. All right, Lorenzo Matias with fastest escape time. Great match, good back and forth. And that's going to conclude it for our white belt matches for the evening, and we'll move on to the blue belts. Let's go ahead and get the sideline interview here. Wow, Lorenzo Matias. Lorenzo, how are you feeling right now?
Feeling good. I knew it was going to be a hard match, and I'm kind of happy it was because I learned from those. So thank you, Bear.
Yeah, man, we don't want no easy routes. So you're a student here at 10th Planet Marietta. What did your preparation look like going into this, and what was your game plan going into this, and were you able to execute that?
My preparation was making sure I got enough rest, eating right, cutting all that bad stuff. I wanted to feel 100% coming in here, and I feel like I did that and was able to perform.
What about game plan going in? Did you have a game plan, how you thought you wanted the match to go offensively?
My game plan, I knew he was a leg locker, so I wanted to try to avoid getting in that, and I wanted to make sure I was able to wrestle so I can get on top before he got on top of me. So I was able to execute both of those.
Awesome. And so it looked like you had a lot of momentum going into the first part of the match, and then the second part of the match, it looked like momentum switched, and he had you in some pretty dominant positions. So tell me about that. I mean, why do you think the tables turned for you halfway through the match?
I think I just got too comfortable in the position I was and was too focused on one thing, and he was able to take advantage of that.
Well, you guys had a really exciting match. Thank you so much for showing up. It went to overtime. You were victorious in overtime, fastest escape. Very proud of you as a coach, and thank you so much for participating.
Thank you, Coach.
The beginning of one. The beginning
All right,
of
Lorenzo.
Yeah, because then you have the announcements.
Yeah.
All right, so now we're into our blue belt.
Tremendous.
matches.
Tremendous. All right. You guys better get ready for your 6th round. Because out of Diamond Valley Jiu-Jitsu, and this is our first pair of blue belts this evening. So yeah, it's turning up. Please, give it up. From Diamond Valley Jiu-Jitsu, Ryan Moore!
All right, Ryan Moore out of Diamond Valley.
The man, the myth, the legend, from 10th Planet, Murrieta. Good to see you, brother. Please give a warm welcome to Alex Ledesma!
All right, pretty excited. Alex Ledesma, one of my blue belts. Ryan Moore out of Diamond Valley Jiu-Jitsu. This is a match at 160 pounds. And Alex is very wrestling heavy. Ryan usually elects to sit, so we'll see how that goes down, and there it goes.
I don't have any backstory of either competitor. I just know that I share the last name with one of them, so I don't know if that means I should root for him or the other guy, because the other guy's 10th Planet, so my interests are crossed right now.
That's fair. I mean, hopefully that leads you to have a really biased viewpoint of what's going on here. Alex in on the rolling Kimura, and he's turned it into an armbar. Alex already in super heavy on the offense.
Oh, he could have totally finished that as a Choi bar, though.
And he switched to the triangle. Great transitions.
Great transitions, but it seems like he's locked on the wrong side. It's going to be really hard for him to switch his hips. I do believe that the...
and the armbar finish.
Oh, man.
Great transitions. Constant attacking. Great showing. Fast submission finish from Alex Ledesma.
Quick.
He made light work
That
of
transition
that one,
from
friends.
the triangle to the armbar was extremely slick.
That shows the power of chain grappling right there. One thing doesn't work, you move on to another. That doesn't work, you move on to another. He went from back-to-back submissions, ending with that armbar. Very well done.
Oh, absolutely. That was a really good match.
We're here with Alex Ledesma out of his home academy, 10th Planet Murrieta. You're a student of mine. I know you have a very... I love you too, dog. I know that you have a very... you're wrestling heavy. Your passing's great. You have a rubber guard game. You're pretty well-rounded. And so, what was your game plan going into this? Were you able to execute that? What do you know about Ryan's game? Have you trained with him in the past?
No, I've never trained with Ryan, but I know the Diamond Valley guys really well. They do a lot of good stuff at their academy. I really got to drop in soon. I'm just really blessed and grateful for this opportunity to compete against a game opponent like Ryan. And yeah, man.
What about a strategy going in?
There was no strategy. The strategy is always find the kill, and it's never going to change.
Love that, man. Peace. Good job. Congratulations. All right, a lot of action.
Who I got up next? Ryan and Alex. Give it up again for Ryan and Alex, you guys. Give it up. He's very generous. You get an armbar. You get an armbar. All of you guys can have armbars if you want. For our next match, that's number 7, another pair of blue belts. From 10th Planet, Beaumont. Please welcome to the mat, Garrett Chance! And his opponent, please welcome to the mats, from 10th Planet, Murrieta, Marco Vega!
We have a lot of 10-on-10 crime happening here today as we do tap into our local network, and they're always game to come and compete. So I'm looking forward to this. Garrett looks like he has some size on Marco height-wise. Marco hasn't been a student here long. He's only been here just less than a year, but he's super consistent and he's super game. He had a great showing in the last Friday night face-off where he had a finish from the rear naked choke on the back position. Right now he's electing to play the bottom, so we'll see how this one plays out. Let's go, Marco. Be first. Pull him in. Be aggressive.
Now they're in on the legs.
Got some good scrambles right off the bat. Got Marco now standing above Garrett. Ooh, but Garrett
It looks like he
that
really
leg
wants
right
that
into a
straight
heel
ankle
hook.
lock.
Oh, but Marco
Deep
gets
heel
out.
hook. Surprised he lost position. That looks like he was going to get a finish.
Mm-hmm. Now he's going for that
Whoa.
heel hook. He immediately bailed on it, though.
Quite the savvy leg locker, and he moves very well. Very fast. 2-on-1, Marco, defend. Good.
Marco back on
Heavy pressure on the
top.
pass. Let's go.
Seems like the
Get his knees
opponent
Oh.
on bottom is really seeking that heel hook right now.
Slip the heel.
Yeah, both of them really wanting those leg locks, and got Garrett pulling guard. Ooh, attacking the leg right away as well, but Marco's getting very savvy to it. You can only do the same thing so many times. Oh, but Garrett going right for that heel hook again, but he doesn't have the knee.
YouTube comment from Drew and Jitsu. Johnny Ho looking like he ate Johnny for a protein. Johnny is looking pretty big. Johnny Ho also now a green belt in judo.
It's really going for those leg locks.
Yeah, looks
Doesn't
like Garrett finally
gets
in on
it.
that
Yeah, I was
inside
gonna
heel
say,
hook.
Didn't seem like the other competitor was going to get out. He seemed to have that grip and was sure about it this time.
Yeah, from the beginning of that match, it looked like Garrett wanted that heel hook win, and just with persistence and attacking it consistently, he ended up taking it away.
Mm-hmm. Looks like we've got some women's matches next, which should be super interesting. I love seeing more girls join the sport and more girls.
I'm
in
here with
jiu-jitsu.
Garrett Chance out of 10th Planet Beaumont. Garrett, congratulations on your victory. Looked like you had a really good awareness and you were looking for those leg locks the whole time. Is that your game? Is that what you were really planning to do coming into this?
Yeah, like I was on the leg a few times, but I wanted to get to the back. Like, I am a experienced leg locker. I tried to mix it up, but he was good. He was good, and I was getting tired there, and I knew I had to take one because it was getting to me the cardio. Like, couldn't find his back, man. Couldn't get. It's a good match.
Good, man. You did really good. Congratulations. Is that something you work on in the gym? Like, do you have a route that goes from the leg lock to the back? Is that part of your game there?
Honestly, no. I just feel like I'm way too good at leg locks at this point, and I shouldn't be using it on blue belts. But he was super good. He was super good, and that's all it is. I try to mix it up. I can make it happen.
Awesome, but you did great. Congratulations, Garrett. All right, Garrett Chance, everybody.
The live chat.
And we're back.
Super interesting.
Oh,
Yeah,
no
I mean,
way.
we can bring it over and
Okay.
engage. We do
All
have
right.
a live Smitty waiting for his
I
match,
love
also
these
engaging
two.
with everybody on YouTube.
All right.
Oh, that's so fun.
You guys,
Yeah.
hey, you guys all got to turn it up for this next one. Please welcome from Team Quest, Cassandra Conley!
All right. So we got Cassandra Console versus Natalie Zapeta.
All right. And give it up, 10th Planet Murrieta. Please welcome to the mats, Natalie Zapeta!
Natalie in her home gym. Both moms, both around the same age. Natalie just got her blue belt. Cassandra's a little more seasoned, but we should see something really competitive. You know, I spoke to her coach going into this. I wanted to make sure I matched them up pretty fair. Again, they're both kind of casual trainers. They train a few times a week. They're moms, you know, but they love the sport. And, they were both game. So excited to have them both show up and show out here.
I believe that I've rolled with the woman in the pink, and she is a tough competitor just from like my experience with her. So I'm really excited to see where this goes for her. She immediately got that hip toss to the mount.
Yeah, Natalie already with a quick foot sweep, leg trip, and now in the dominating mount position. Let's see if she can get the finish.
There she goes, trying to get her leg free.
Cassandra's got that good Z guard going. Is able to get out of the mount position, and so now a little bit more in a better position. Oop, and now ending up on top, but Natalie going for that guillotine.
Cassandra with the sweep. Natalie in on.
I don't quite think she's going to finish it just because the competitor in pink doesn't quite have the grip for it.
She does like guillotines. I mean, again, I'm her coach, and I know she really likes that headlock, and she's been showing up to wrestling class a lot, so I have a feeling she's going to be working on that front headlock game a lot throughout the match. See there?
Oh.
Nice duck under by Cassandra, but Natalie ending up on top.
Sweet.
That was such a dynamic way to get on top.
Natalie with another mount and bringing those hips up nice and high. Doing a good job controlling that arm.
4 minutes. Take your time. Sorry, I had to yell out and coach to my competitor.
Oh, Natalie going for that
She's
arm
going
bar.
for that arm bar. Ooh, that's
switches to
extended.
the arm bar.
I could have sworn that was a tap just now.
She switches off to the triangle.
Oh, good work by Cassandra. Natalie coming on strong with those attacks, but Cassandra did a great job defending both the arm bar, getting out of that triangle, and now she's on top in half guard. Good work by both of these young ladies. Both representing for moms out there, and yeah, just doing absolutely incredible. Oh, now we have Natalie looking like she's attacking a Kimura from that guard. Ooh, and it's tight. I think we got a tap.
There we go.
Natalie coming in strong in that match, going after multiple attacks, and then finishing with a nice Kimura from the guard. Absolutely amazing job by both of these young ladies.
Excellent match. All right, and Natalie. Shake her coach's hand. Go shake her coach's hand. All right, we're going to get Natalie. We're here with the ever excited Natalie Zepeda. Natalie, really great showing. You got the takedown off the bat. I know you trained pretty hard for this match. I know you went to a lot of wrestling classes. You just got your blue belt last week. And, you showed up against a game opponent and you executed. So why don't you tell the crowd, what were you thinking going in? Like, what was your game plan here?
To survive. As a parent of 3 kids, it's so hard to train. And I think I just poured my heart out and I said, guillotine or get an arm. So I fucking did it. It's been so
long. You looked incredible. You went against a very game Cassandra Conley. She's tough as nails. And there was a lot of back and forth, and it looked like you were really on the offensive, looking for the finish. So congratulations, Natalie. All right. On to the next one.
Where's my air? It's back. You guys, Cassandra and Natalie are both incredible on the mat and off the mat. Give it another round of applause for them. They deserve it. Good job. Good job, ladies. All right. Out of Fight Sports SoCal, I need you to welcome a blue belt, Paul Duron! And Paul will be grappling against, from 10th Planet, Oceanside. Oceanside in the house. Trevor Bell!
I'm really excited for this match. So Paul's coach speaks very highly of him. Trevor, the former 10 Planet Marietta student, maybe like 4 years ago, and he's been with 10 Planet Oceanside since he left. And, it's been really great to watch him and follow him along his journey, see how he's evolved as a grappler. So I'm excited to see how this one goes. Boom, and the takedown from Trevor. If you guys need anything, food, break, whatever, just let me know.
I'm chilling.
Right now we've got Trevor in the closed guard of Paul. Paul doing a good job breaking that posture, but Trevor definitely not making it easy for him. Oh, starting to open up that guard, getting that knee through. Paul still with that Z guard position. Trevor now on top with the half guard position.
Competitor on bottom going for that guillotine from on bottom. And then Trevor seems to be advancing into a side control or north-south position.
But moving right in for a Darce.
Nice Darce setup, yeah.
Good job.
Look at that vice grip there. He's putting a lot of pressure on the back of the neck. Look at that. Is he going to dump him? Whoa, look how he went hip to hip. That was great.
What a nice.
That was excellent. Too bad he couldn't hold on to him. That was cool.
He's back on the neck again.
Ooh, and he's back in on the anaconda.
He is after him for sure.
Wow.
What an exciting match. I definitely feel like that anaconda choke.
Ooh, and he got the finish. I love the way he put that together, the anaconda Darce transition.
That was such a cool chain of attacks to watch.
So sick. All right, so the anaconda choke finish from Trevor. Dude, I mean, that was like some textbook stuff, dude. Vice grip, dump him, find the Darce grip, switch it off to the anaconda. You can play it both ways. That was excellent. Looking forward to talking to Trevor over here. All right, so I'm here with Trevor Bell, fighting out of 10 Planet Freaks here. The former 10th Planet Marietta student. He was a student of mine a while back, and he hit me up for an opportunity. Tell us a little bit about your preparation going into this thing.
So just trying to get as many reps as possible this week. I just came back from my injury, so I was trying to get in the gym as much as possible, doing 2-a-days if I could. And
what was injured?
Knee and toe.
Knee and toe. Yeah. You primarily had upper body attacks today, strangles. I really enjoyed watching your vice grip, right? And the way you went hip to hip, dumped them, straight to the Darce, chained it right to the anaconda. Is that something you practice a lot?
I think a lot of it comes from my background in wrestling, being comfortable with the front headlock, so it's easy transitions from there.
That was sick. It was really fun to watch. Thank you for showing up and showing out.
Thank you.
Give it up for Trevor, guys.
So we have Malachi up next.
Malachi Sunstrom and Zeke Ortiz. And Malachi, former training partner of yours?
Absolutely. He is an amazing training partner, and I'm really excited to see him go. He's always one of the hardest workers in the
Los
room.
Angeles is
so,
in the
of
house,
course, my
baby.
bet is on him.
From 10th Planet, West Los Angeles, I need you to welcome Malachi Sunstrom!
All right.
Let's go, Malachi! He's an
Rocking the
absolute
Dark
killer.
Side United.
And from 10th Planet Beaumont, please give a warm welcome to Zeke Ortiz!
All right, Malachi versus Zeke versus Ezekiel.
Yeah.
Very biblical.
That's so funny. Yeah, we got the biblical name match.
I like it. So what can you tell us about Malachi's game?
He is very sturdy and extremely hard to submit. He was definitely one of my favorite training partners during my time at 10th Planet West LA, and he's just an extremely tough competitor, and he's going for that headlock. I definitely feel like he might be able to complete one of those, but my bet is on him getting a rear naked choke on this competitor.
Okay. All right. Looks like he has some height on Ezekiel here. Zeke getting in on the wrestling, though.
Yeah, this wrestling exchange.
Nice back and forth. Whoa, aggressive clubs.
Yeah, Malachi's
Aggressive
definitely
on the club.
very heavy on the head. See with the club.
Hey! Uchimata.
Nice Uchimata there. Ooh, now he's got the back. Return to the mat.
And there's a hook.
That
There's
rear
a
naked
hook.
choke
Look at
that I
that.
predicted.
Whoa.
Malachi's rear
Always
naked
action
choke
with the
is
purple
always
belts. Let's
nasty
go.
and
Oh, these are
always
blue belts.
readily available. So I definitely feel like he's going to get that. But he also has very good triangles. And in this position, Malachi, maybe on bottom, he's still extremely dangerous right here.
Some aggressive work off the bat.
Oh, yeah.
Big mat returns and are encouraged and allowed. You're allowed to jump guard in this rule set. You're not allowed to Kani Basami, so there is no flying scissor, but you can fly on a triangle or an armbar. Malachi, quick on the guard. Ezekiel shutting it down, now getting heavy on the hips. It looks like Malachi is looking for a Kimura here. I like how he's constantly looking to finish.
Yeah.
There's no stalling. And seeing as he comes from Scott Epstein's camp, I'm sure he has some pretty nasty finishes.
Absolutely. Malachi is definitely a man of many talents, and any position that he gets trapped in, I feel like he's going to make it an advantageous one for himself.
Zeke's starting to slow him down, though. Past the guard now. Let's see how he does trying to keep Malachi flat. Malachi very active. Doesn't look like an easy person to control. Oh, and it looks like we're getting a cut under the eye here. What's happening?
Blood on the eye.
Where's Gabe? Cut man. All right, we've got a cut going on. Get our medic going. Here, Gabe's our medic, so let him do it. All right, we're going to attend to a cut. See if we can stop the bleeding. Give it up for these guys.
Woo! Let's go, Malachi. Always exciting to watch him grapple. We're getting some blood time happen here. There's a little bit of a question of how deep is too deep. With this cut,
bleeding too
it's
bad.
not a gusher. I think it's literally just seems like some type of like friction burn off the skin. It's not bleeding. There's no dripping. I would say put a Band-Aid on it and let's get the party started again.
I'd say just walk it off. It'll be fine.
We're going to let it keep going. It's pretty deep, actually, and it's about an inch across, and it hasn't started gushing yet, but we have a really enthusiastic Ezekiel Ortiz wants to keep going.
Absolutely. I do believe Malachi is going to make a quick escape from this, and there we go. Now he's on this.
Good reversal.
He's still tough on that head.
We're going to have some more wrestling exchanges.
We've got about 3 minutes and 20 seconds on the clock.
He's got some grips that he likes to have. Now he's got the headlock. I think he's going to hit him with one mean snap down and a back take.
Now we got Zeke on top.
The failed Harai Ghosh. Well, I guess it wasn't failed. I mean, he got him down. Now settling in the side control position. See if Malachi can regard or make something happen from here on the bottom.
Now we've got another roll
That's
through.
the second time he hit that reversal.
I know. Now he's got that headlock grip, and I think we're going to see Anaconda or Darce.
Good wrestle up from Ezekiel. He did move back into a
Seems to be
strangle
transitioning
hold,
into a guillotine.
but he did get top position. Good back and forth from these guys.
All right, that
Ooh.
triangle. Good escape from Zeke.
He's trying to pass that guard, but there he goes.
Joey, we've seen Malachi throw that guard up really aggressively, and it looked like he's pretty deep in a position. What do you think he needs to do to keep and hold that position, given the sweat, given how fast they're moving?
Yeah, we need definitely. He's doing great with the head control while we're standing, but in the guard, he needs to control that head a little better. Zeke is doing a great job of kind of throwing things by, using kind of double underpasses, and I feel that it's just not enough head control to finish off those triangles, because I think that was his second one that he had nice and deep, but just a little bit more head control.
And there it is again with the triangle control. He just needs to get a hold of the head. And Zeke doing a good job slipping him. Whoa, and the obscenity. Again, it all comes down, I think, to that head control.
And we got Malachi going for, looks like a Kimura even in that. Oh, but he lost it. Zeke ending up in mount.
How much time is there left? Ooh,
We've got-
backdoor
We're
escape
about a,
there.
about a
about
minute.
a minute.
Minute 5.
Malachi is very dangerous on the legs as well, and I feel like he's going for some type of guard right there. He's got a grip on that heel.
I feel like a leg lock might be his best bet at this point. There's so
There
much
we go with
movement.
that. He's on the back. I predicted that rear naked choke. Did you guys hear
did.
me
You
earlier?
called it. You
I
called
said
it.
that I believe he's going to rear naked choke this guy when there was no rear naked choke.
He's
as a
got 30
possibility.
seconds
And
to
here he is
finish
on the
it.
back. Oh, man. Malachi's back control is so solid that I truly believe that he's going to finish it right here.
I would say he's the more aggressive fighter. I think he's been on offense more.
Oh, absolutely. Malachi has definitely controlled this match. There
Going
we
right for that
go. Oh, that
armbar.
armbar looks nasty. And
Oop,
he's
turning into
transitioning to a
Kimura.
Kimura. This
An
grappling chain is so
omoplata available.
dynamic.
And that's time. We're going to go to overtime.
That's time. I was definitely banking on that rear naked choke from Malachi. I would have bet money on it.
Well, with these overtime rounds, he still can get that rear naked choke.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so Zeke is going to be on offense first. We got Malachi on defense first. The rules here, we're only starting from the back position. You only get one shot.
Oh, Zeke sneaking that arm in behind, getting that body triangle. This doesn't look good for Malachi, but he's tough.
He's really tough, and I don't believe he will be submitting right now.
He's in there deep.
It's pretty deep, though. I'm just rooting for my boy.
If he doesn't tap him, he might nap him. Let's see.
He's doing a good job fighting that backhand, but Zeke is tough on it.
Seems to be losing the grip overall, though.
Oh, he just gave him his neck.
He was on the right track trying to get that back on, but as soon as he moved to the forearm,
A
it was
minute,
a losing battle.
7 seconds.
A minute and 7
is
seconds.
what Malachi has to finish this rebuttal.
Yeah, he's just got to get that choke of his own in at less time than that.
But if
And you
Zeke
can tell
is-
how bad he wants it right
he's
now.
losing it.
He's like glued to the back of his chest.
But if Zeke can shake him off from this position right here, and he's He's doing good, but Malachi still dangerous, attacking. Oh.
Out.
Looks like Zeke is going to take this one.
Congratulations to Zeke. I was rooting for Malachi, but Zeke did a great job, and congratulations to him.
What a match, man. Good back and forth. Looking forward to talking to Zeke about this. Ezekiel, come on over here with me, my friend. We have Ezekiel Ortiz here from 10th Planet Beaumont. Zeke, man, so you got the gash early on. I had to come back from the table and look at it. We almost stopped it. We didn't. We let you keep going. It didn't bleed out anymore, and you pulled off the victory. How's it feel, man?
It feels good. I knew I was going to get the dub.
What did you do to prepare going into a match like this?
I hit all the classes during the week at the gym, the fundamental classes, the regular night classes, the Muay Thai classes. So I've been ready for this.
Awesome. Did you have a specific game plan, something you were really trying to execute the whole time? It looked like he kind of had you on defense a good portion of the match.
Yeah, I guess just to out-cardio him and then just take it from there.
Yeah, it looked like you did a good job. You definitely had the better cardio. And I'd like to point out to everybody in the room that everybody getting ready for this went to class. So make sure you guys go to class, okay? Good job, Zeke.
Give me my air. My air is back.
All right. So
Still,
next, another
West Side is in the house.
Absolutely.
From 10th Planet, West LA. Welcome, Matthew Habiby.
Woo! Let's go, Matt.
All right, another West LA Darksider.
From Carlson Gracie, Riverside, please welcome Kevin Flores.
All right, Taylor, tell us a little bit about Matt.
Matt, he is one of the funniest guys you'll ever meet, and he's also an incredibly hard worker. Every day that I trained at 10th Planet West LA, I would always see Matt, so he's definitely in the room. He's always getting after it, and he's also incredibly hard to submit. I don't think I ever did, but it's going to be really interesting to see how this match goes. It's starting off aggressive, but Matt is incredibly tough, so I think he's just going to brush it off.
Yeah, good action back and forth. Electing to play butterfly guard, seems pretty comfortable in that. Flores working on the pass, but Matthew keeps bringing that knee back in the mix. Oh!
Kevin with the mount. Ooh.
And the regard.
Both these guys coming in strong.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. No hooks, though.
Ooh, we got Kevin on the back, locking in a body triangle. Matthew's doing a good job of hand fighting, preventing that strangle butt. Kevin is on top. Being really aggressive with those strangles.
Matt has a good grip behind his hand, so I feel like he'll be able to escape this rear naked choke, but it looks pretty deep in there.
Yeah, Flores just hanging on
Oh,
a
there we
position
go.
here.
Now we're back to a seatbelt. The competitor in green is still following him, but I think that he will get his shoulders to the mat pretty soon. There we go. He is
Nice
out
escape.
of the back, and now he's underneath him in mount.
Yeah, up.
Hey, no key, bro. Don't grab the shorts.
But Kevin's got that good head and arm right there.
Switching the head and arm position.
Good job by
and
Matthew.
good regard by Matthew.
Yes, now he's got that that grip right there. I think that he might be able to transition that to a guillotine or a Dars.
I like how we've seen a lot of head and arm strangleholds. It looks like Matthew's working on one of his own.
That was a very clean knee cut, and now he's got that guillotine grip again.
He's got that good front headlock. Looks like there's a guillotine available. Could be a potential Dars. Could also be a potential Anaconda. Looks like he's going for the Dars. Lost it. Good job by both these guys. It's like Kevin attacking the leg. Doesn't have the knee, though.
No, Matt re-engaging for his own leg attack there, which he's very strong in, so I think he could definitely take it home there.
Now it's disengaged. Both competitors on their feet.
I know. I wonder if either of them will pull guard.
Got another great match here. Not a single boring match in all of them. Everyone really coming with it.
Everyone here is incredibly hungry and ready for the action. Has there been a single stall call of the day?
There has not.
I don't think there's been anything close to it.
No stall
No,
calls.
There's been no stall calls. So last show, we actually only had one match that I even thought I saw stalling in, and that was the last match, and that's actually the same competitor is going to be in the last match of this card.
Yeah.
So we'll see. You know, he came up to me after. His name's Matt Whitmer out of Team Quest, and he came up to me and apologized, and so assured me that he's going to put in a lot of action in his performance today. But I'll tell you what, we didn't have this stalling call. We didn't have this penalty rule, so I think it's really going to change the game and change the action.
Yeah, nice double leg by Kevin over here on top now in side control.
So stalling is a penalty here now?
So here's the rules. If you get called for stalling by the referee, we now reset you into referee's position, like from wrestling wrestlers.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so if you stall, you get put in the bottom of referee's position. So essentially we're saying, hey, you're stalling, give up your back. Similar to what you've seen in the PGF.
That's a pretty crazy. I bet that sets it up for a lot of action.
It really does, because it's different. It's very different, but it's like, hey, you don't want to engage, now you have to give up your back. Nobody wants to do that. So that's the incentive there. We're going to put you in a bad position if you're not going to push forward the offensive action.
Oh, Matthew going in for the Dars. Oh, he has it nice and deep. Oh, but Kevin's doing a good job defending, keeping that good head position.
Now we have this scramble happening in which seemed like a back take was available at one point, but now it has shifted.
And we're now just in an open guard position, but it looks like Matthew is going to move into Z guard. Great back and forth by both these guys.
A lot of great action happening here.
We've got about 15 seconds left in regulation.
Seems like we're going to have to take this to overtime.
And we're going to overtime.
No, that's an overtime. Not
did
a
he
tap.
actually
Not
tap,
a tap,
though?
No, I don't think he did.
Of course, it would still go to overtime, so it's after the buzzer, but I'd be interested to know.
Eventually, we're looking to have a live replay action. We should be able to replay it and view the camera eventually.
I just saw that, it has a little bit of lag of the screen that we're watching right in front of us. I do believe there was not a tap, just for clarification in case anyone's listening, now that I just saw it back on the lagged camera in front of me.
Yeah, I don't believe he did. Matthew on the defense. Nice body triangle by Kevin Flores. Good control. Matthew needs to really work on freeing his hips up, man. There you go. Way to bring that leg in the middle. Now let's see if he can turn his hips over. There he goes. Beautiful escape.
That was a really nice escape.
That was very
about
technical.
30 seconds, no?
I didn't get a glimpse at the clock. 29 seconds.
29.
Good call. Very technical on the escape of the body triangle, though. Matthew Habiby. Trying to get that body triangle in. Oh! Uh-oh. Uh-oh. We're going to turn it into a twister? He's got control of the hip.
We might see a
Pulls him
twister
back
happen
in.
here.
Oh! Took him over too far. Winner by fastest escape
Was
time.
that the first twister of the day?
It was an attempt. It was like the first truck position. No.
What?
No.
No.
Hey, whoa!
This is an incorrect.
Yeah. No, other guy won.
No, I think it was correct. I think it's correct.
Was that correct?
Yeah.
Oh, my bad.
Wasn't there a submission?
My mistake. I thought I was wrong on the winner. My mistake, your fault. Okay.
Bonus points for going for the truck, I think, is what was going on there.
I think we're a little excited to see the twister.
So we're here with our winner, Kevin Flores. Kevin Flores fighting out of Carlson Gracie Riverside. Sean, your coach?
Nah.
No. Okay. Well, thank you for joining us, Kevin. Great match. It went into overtime. You got out faster. It seemed like you guys had a good back and forth during the match. A lot of heavy hands happening. What was your preparation going into the match? What was your game plan?
My game plan was just to eliminate him from inverting a lot because I knew that's what their gym made of, you know. So I just really wanted to secure his hips, mainly just get him down, pin him, get the hips on the man. But other than that, my preparation was pretty trash, you know. Had a lot of BS coming up here, so, you know, it just feels good to get the win.
Well, congratulations. Thank you so much for joining us. And, man, we'd love to have you on another show. Great job. All right. So I've been really looking forward to this next match coming up, guys. Dorian Zavala at 1,000 notes.
I hope you're not tired. We got 8 more. There's blood to shed. Clap it up!
8
yeah! Out of 10th Planet, Thousand Oaks, please welcome to the mats, Dorian Zavala!
Dorian Zavala out of the 10th Planet 1,000 Oaks camp. Eric Ramey, his coach.
And facing him, out of Smash Jiu-Jitsu, please welcome to the stage, Julio Ferrero!
Julio, a gamer, flying submissions last show, all over. Dude, he just never stops moving. The kid's 16 years old. Against Dorian Zavala, the newly promoted blue belt. Sandbagged, in my opinion, but hey, I think it's going to be a really, really awesome action-packed match. This is like my match of the night, I think. So let's see how these guys show up. The young gun, Julio Ferrero, again, 16 years old.
That is crazy. How long has he been training?
So he's a blue belt under Joao Assis. He's been training. I don't know how long he's been training. I think less than 2 years, actually. In deep on a footlock.
He's deep on that leg.
And again,
Now
16 years old.
Ooh.
Dorian
going for
his
one of his
own heel
own.
hook.
His own heel hook. That looks in there deep.
I
Yes,
mean-
he escaped, but that knee might feel something different tomorrow.
I expect nothing less coming out of the Thousand Oaks camp. Eric Ramey in the 10th Planet system, known very much for his leg locks. Julio had the most exciting flying submission attempts last time. He's got a great arm bar. He's got a great triangle. His timing's great. Again, he moves a lot. We'll see if he looks like he's trying to set up to get some kind of Choi bar set up here, but he can't get Dorian to commit his level.
Julio going for that butterfly sweep. We saw Dorian on top. Ooh, going for that leg lock.
And he's got that knee line as well. Look at that grip.
Yeah, he still has that knee up, but now Julio is able to get the knee line out.
This is definitely going to be a leg lock shootout. It seems like they both have a very solid grip on each other's leg. I'm very interested to see who will escape or tap first.
Oh, Dorian getting the knee line out. Now he's on top. Great leg lock shootout between the two of these guys.
Absolutely. Super dynamic movement, and neither of them are wasting any movement either. All of them are so precise about where they're trying to go. Absolutely great matches.
Yeah, hard to
Love
believe
the sportsmanship right there. They're dapping up as they reset.
Yeah, hard to believe that these guys are just blue belts. A lot of good technical battles going on.
Yeah.
Dorian keeping good top pressure on.
Mm-hmm. The bottom competitor keeping really good frames.
Dorian going right for the leg, but
Now
doesn't seem
we've
he has
got
the
him
knee.
rolling out. Another leg lock shootout.
Yeah, Julio going for a leg lock of his own, but not much going on there.
Ooh, a nice cartwheel pass.
Julio doing a good job going right from attacking the arms to attacking the legs, really chaining those attacks together. But it seems that Dorian's knee line is out, but Julio is attacking it quite hard.
It doesn't seem like he currently has his knee line. I feel like it's still anyone's match at this point.
Yeah, absolutely. Just good back and forth between these guys. There's been nothing that's been, neither one of them have been too much an advantage.
Mm-hmm.
It's kind of really good back and forth, but both of them have good attacks, but nothing too solid by either of them yet.
Absolutely. It's definitely gone super 50-50 so far. I would say that Dorian on top has been initiating more of the scrambles and holding more top positions. So I would say it's actually way more of like a 60-40 in Dorian's favor, if that is the... Oh, that definitely... maybe the tides just switched, because that seemed like a very valid knee bar attempt.
Absolutely. We're at about 1 minute left in regulation, and...
I know. I think they're back at 50-50 now. That exchange
exchange
evened it out, yeah.
It is. It's always just one exchange away.
Seems like they both really want each other's legs.
We got
but
Dorian.
we were seeing a toe hold, and he let it go.
Oh, trying to get that nice little step back into 411, but still, yeah. Julio not allowing it to happen.
We're getting some off the mat action almost.
Final 30 seconds of regulation.
Final 30 seconds of the match. This has been an amazing match with two extremely dynamic competitors. Both of them are so hungry and so talented. It's really anyone's match even now. I do believe there could be a submission in the next 30 seconds because they're both yanking on each other's legs. Either of them could take the finish.
Up, and it looks like Dorian's going for it.
That looks pretty deep.
He's got 5 seconds left, and it looks like Julio's just trying to hold on, but he's wincing.
Ooh.
Julio
Dorian
wincing. Going the distance.
Yes, there was no tap, but the other competitor will definitely feel that in the morning.
Yeah, Dorian ending regulation strong, but still not enough to finish it. So now we have Julio taking Dorian's back as we begin overtime.
Joey, I believe you're an EBI veteran, right? You've competed in EBI in the early days?
I did. I competed in EBI 1 and EBI 3.
Fantastic. And so being a veteran of the rule set, what would you say is more advantageous? Would you rather pick offense first or defense first?
Well, that's a great question. So the thing with being on offense first is you get to set the tempo, you get to attack first and potentially get that submission. Being defensive first allows you to kind of really see what time you need to beat, whether it's the escape or the submission. I personally prefer being on defense first because then you really know what time you have to get to either get that finish or get that escape.
Yeah, dude, I'd have to agree. I think that if it were me, I would want to be defense first because I feel like then I know, right? Like if I escape and then it's like, okay, I know exactly how much time I have, you know, and I can kind of control the clock a little better from the defensive end.
Absolutely. Oh, but Dorian trying to flatten him out. Oh, Julio's got the back of the head. If he can drive forward.
He might pull him straight over his back.
And the winner by fastest escape time. All right, I'm here with Dorian Zavala out of 10th Planet Thousand Oaks. Dorian, thank you for joining us. Great performance, winner by fastest escape time. What was it like going against Julio Ferrero, who I know has an incredible gas tank, never stops moving. He's 16 years old, if you can believe it. Give us your thoughts.
He was super athletic. I knew he was going to be a good challenge for me. Was trying to get into leg locks early. Need to work on slowing down the turn and the leg entanglements. But next time I'll go for the finish. We'll get it done.
It was good. You know, actually, you guys were my most anticipated match. I've watched both of you compete quite a bit in the past. You did very good at our open tournament in LA in the Absolute, and that was really fun to see. And I watched him put on a clinic last show, so really great performance. Thanks for driving all the way out here for this. You got anything else coming up?
I'm going to be doing the King of Subs Ventura Open in Camarillo.
All right, shout out. We do have an open tournament in Ventura County. It's going to be at the LA Jiu-Jitsu Club in Camarillo. So if you guys want an opportunity to win some money, come hang out with us. Thank you, Dorian.
Finding Out a Fight Sports SoCal. Please welcome to the mat. Hope you're ready back there. Adam Velasco! And out of Gracie Umaita Hemet, please welcome Derek Uriah!
All right, so we've got Derek Urias versus Adam Velasco. I just wanted to take a quick moment to thank our sponsors, Fruit Bag Company, for your homegrown nootropics, Epic Roll BJJ. Go to epicrollbjj.com. Wisdom Water. Mushies at Got Mushies on Instagram, revgear.com, Our Life CBD, the Biz Jitsu podcast, Hustle Jitsu for all your jiu-jitsu, martial arts, marketing needs, the Local Gist on Instagram for your local events here in Temecula, Murrieta, and 10th Planet Murrieta. Thank you so much for your support.
Adam Velasco with a nice guillotine attempt right here, but we got Derek really fighting it.
Oh, there's a tap. I was just
tap.
about to say. He was getting so red in the face.
Yeah, they both came in strong. It seemed like that was going to end quickly one way or the other.
Yeah. It takes a lot of strength to get that
That
out
was
there on the
fast.
mat. So definitely big props to both competitors for getting out here today.
Yeah, absolutely. Adam coming in strong, getting that W.
All right, so I'm here with Adam Velasco.
Okay.
Dude, good job. So was that your game plan going in? Are you like a headhunter like that typically, or what were you looking to do?
I usually train for worst case scenarios. People shooting in on a single leg always sets up for a guillotine. Once you get guillotine control, you get a lot of options from there. As long as you get under the neck and you threaten them enough. I had a really good opponent. He's 11 years old, younger than me. So just if everybody can just give him a hand because he's a badass, you know what I'm saying? Straight up. And thank you guys. Thank you for having me here. God, please bless all my enemies. And thank you guys so much.
Awesome. Give it up for Adam, guys. Thank you.
Hey, bro, can I get the first aid kit? I just want to clean this up.
Did you hear that, Mix? Oh, I heard that, dude. Out of 10th Planet Pasadena!
I was like, I have to get some content.
Get your Cokes. Get back into your seats. Because I have for you. Please welcome to the mats, Pinky Costa! Oh, Oside still in the house. Welcome, Crystal de la Rosa!
Let's go, Crystal.
So Pinky Costa is very young. I believe she's only 14 years old.
So I definitely feel like Crystal will be able to, 1, escape this, and 2, could take home the match.
Yeah, Pinky with a body triangle, already dominating position. And Crystal, the newly promoted purple belt.
Yes,
over the
she's
weekend.
extremely talented.
And Pinky is still technically a blue belt, which is, I mean, just incredible to see the talent of the youth.
Yeah, she's coming in strong
In the
already
sport
with
today.
some good attacks.
She's coming in strong. Crystal's incredibly good at defending her back and avoiding submission, so I definitely feel like we're going to have a much more dynamic round to come.
Pinky being really good on that
Crystal
back
looking to
attack.
elevate her hips and bump her off. Pinky just latched on. Great defense by Crystal. She's doing a really good job protecting her
Absolutely
neck.
amazing defense. There she is. She has now trapped her in half guard, and this is Crystal's favorite spot to be. So she's now wrestling up. She might even get this double right here.
Crystal looking like she's getting in on a double leg.
Yeah, Pinky's doing a good job sprawling, but Crystal really. Oh,
Yes.
now we're standing back up.
Great reset. Good exchange by these two.
Extremely good exchange. Amazing back defense on Crystal's end. That was absolutely incredible. And now she has this headlock on her. She might roll through for that. Oh, wait, no, it's out.
Pinky gets her head out. Now heavy on the pass. She's in that DM's position, otherwise known as headquarters position. And I like the arm drag Crystal's working on.
Great passing
Nice
by
pass.
Pinky.
I agree, Joe. I agree. That was a good opportunity. She saw to drop her knee in that hip there, and Crystal with the rolling through, looking for a leg. And great inversion to reset the guard. Whoa, I like how she's playing that De La Hiva there. And Pinky shutting it down. Good control of that top leg there. And Kyle Chambers in the house coaching to off balance, and that's really what you have to do with somebody like Pinky that has such long extremities, great balance and base. You got to really figure out how to off balance him to find your opportunity.
Good use of the Z guard by Crystal, but Pinky very on top of it. Use that to pass, now in the side control position.
Absolutely. The Z guard was really impressive to see.
Michael Wong has not competed yet. He is the next match for you fans on YouTube.
Almost going for a Peterson roll is what it looked like. Yeah, Crystal grabbing that half guard again. Pinky doing a great job of creating that pressure on the knees and being able to kind of snap that leg out.
They're both really getting after it. Like, not a single boring moment of this match.
Absolutely.
I love seeing women's jiu-jitsu, and it's so interesting how different a lot of women's styles are compared to men's styles. Like, it's a lot more finesse as opposed to using strength. There's a lot more guard pulling typically, and I really like seeing the gender differences between people in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, this has been a very technical match. Not seeing any kind of force or power from either of these women. Just both of them being just absolutely technical.
So much precision, too. Both of them know exactly where they want to go and how to get there, so it's really interesting seeing both people incredibly knowledgeable about the next step, being able to execute that.
Yeah, great movement, great angles. And as you said, yeah, no wasted movement as we have Crystal going for a Kimura, but ooh, Pinky
no
going
wasted
for a leg
energy,
lock.
too. Both of them look incredibly fierce out there. Neither of them look particularly tired, so it's still anyone's match. I'm definitely rooting for Crystal. There she goes with that guard pull.
Nice sweep from Crystal going for that leg lock. Pinky keeping that leg strong. Ending up on top.
Really good transitions from both parties here.
About 30 seconds left on the clock.
Great foot movement by
she gets
Pinky,
in on the leg
getting
lock.
in that leg lock.
She threads. She's deep.
We have short time. We got 20 seconds to go. Pinky's on that leg.
Crystal unfazed.
There we go. Crystal unfazed. Like, that looked really deep in there, but she survived, and now she's on a leg lock of her own. And it looks like it's
5 seconds.
5 seconds. Let's see it go.
Wow.
Absolutely amazing.
That was awesome.
Absolutely amazing
Look at that
performance
action.
on both performers' ends. I feel like it just got 10 degrees hotter in here as I got so nervous during that match. Absolutely action-packed here.
That was great. Incredible match. Both the 10th Planet competitors, definitely veterans to the rule set, right? I think there's an advantage there because Eddie's had 10th Planet doing these overtime reps, I mean, forever, you know, but everybody gets their fair shot to finish from the back. We all train the back position. So it'll be interesting to see how this plays out.
Crystal is incredibly hard to choke, so I definitely feel like the submission time might be in Crystal's favor here.
Pinky's got the good control with a body triangle. She should start using that other arm to control the lower body, getting an underhook just like that. Having both arms going for the choke won't help with control, but that body triangle is definitely nice and tight. Doing a great job holding on and great control being displayed by Pinky, and Crystal's on the right track, getting those shoulders to the mat. That
She's
body
incredibly
triangle is
close
tight.
at this escape. Shoulders to the mat. Here she is, slowly getting out, but nonetheless, surely getting out.
Pinky's doing a great job of just keeping that arm around, but Crystal's almost out, and she's out.
Whoa. A minute and 19 seconds of ride time.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, Pinky looks like she's almost out. Those shoulders are on the mat. Crystal has a potential head and arm, but she is out.
Whoa. It's an elbow across. He called it. He already called it. Back up.
Looks like a premature call.
Yeah, it was a little questionable on the call. Usually it's when the arm is completely cleared. Pinky was on her way out, but
She was on her way out. However, Crystal is extremely dexterous, so I have the
she could have
belief that she
transitioned.
got back on her
Who
back.
knows? But it was a well-fought match. And, at the end of the day, when you let it go to overtime, I mean, we really want to see the finish in the regulation. You can't really leave it to the ref.
And it's one of those small details of the overtime round that, once you have the back, that when you get into mount,
All
you've
right.
lost the position.
So
However,
I'm here with Pinky
there is
Costa at a
potential
10th plate at
of getting that arm
Pasadena. Pinky, how
triangle.
old are you?
I'm 14.
14 years old, ladies and gentlemen. Pinky, what belt rank are you?
I'm blue.
She's a blue belt, right, against the newly promoted purple belt. She fought super hard. She did really, really well at the LA Open. So it was a real easy decision to find her a match for Friday Night Face-Off. Pinky, what was your preparation going in? Did you have a game plan? What do you like to do in this rule set?
Well, I usually just try to take them down to get double unders, and they go to the back, and then just trip them forward, and then we just do rear naked or triangle.
So would you say that your main game plan is take the back and kill him?
Yeah.
Awesome. You did a great job, Pinky. Thank you so much for joining us. Pinky Costa.
We're getting down to it, everybody. Please welcome from 10th Planet, Thousand Oaks, Michael Wong. Michael! And from Carlson Gracie, Temecula, please welcome Gabriel Gonzalez!
This is another highly anticipated match for me. We train with Gabe. He comes in here to open mat a lot, but Michael Wong actually came up in the camp that I started at, 10th Planet Van Nuys, and then he was with my friend Michael Frosso at Newground Jiu-Jitsu for a time, and now he's found himself at 10th Planet Thousand Oaks.
Mm-hmm.
Very technical. I don't think we've seen a lot of him, so I'm really looking forward to an action-packed match.
Absolutely. This match feels a little bit like a fashion show. Both of them have really cool rash guards on. So it's really, I think that's a really interesting and dynamic part about jiu-jitsu itself, just like the different ways you can express yourself on the mats with the clothing itself. Very cool.
Yeah, interesting point.
Who do you think won the rash guard fashion show element of the match?
Rash guard. Okay, the one on the bottom is like edgier, but the one on top is more my style. Like I'd probably go with the rash guard on top.
Brighter, right?
But the one on the bottom is really cool too. The live chat's going to be so upset they're talking about the rash guard and not the Darce that's happening right now. There's a backwards Darce happening right now. He's about to throw his legs over like an absolutely incredible sequence. Like how do you even get there? I don't know. But that sure looks like it's in tight. And that guy's face on bottom is entirely red. He's almost purple down there. But he's still toughing it out.
I'm being very patient, doing a good job of posturing his shoulders and his neck up to avoid the choke.
For sure. He looks like he's about to
That mounted Darce is coming.
Now we've got the competitor in yellow on top, and he looks incredibly difficult to shake off. It seems like Wong has been trying to get out from under him, but that was a very good back defense on his part of not getting submitted with that backwards Darce. I haven't personally seen that submission in competition, but that looked extremely gnarly right there. Oh, we see him going for the heel. I do believe that Wong probably could have got that if he ripped it. Ooh, there he gets it there.
Michael Wong in on the heel hook.
How nice. He didn't even have to rip anything.
It's fast.
Slow and controlled.
Big testament to that Thousand Oaks camp, man.
And it's always great to see matches like that when the person is in deep danger with that deep darce, but then comes back to win it. Good job by Michael Wong.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's all good. We mop it. I'm here with Michael Wong. Came all the way from 10th Planet Thousand Oaks. Thanks for showing up and showing out. Michael, what was your preparation going into this, and what was your game plan? And were you able to execute that, or were you just kind of going with the flow?
So my preparation was the same as usual. I'm trying to just compete as much as possible. So just don't overthink things too much, you know. And my game plan was to not stick to my complete A game, but then I just did it.
What's your A game, the heel hook?
Yeah, wrestle up from half guard, don't get darsed, and heel hook, yeah.
Looked like you almost got darce there.
Yeah, it was pretty good. I was like, oh, this is bad.
Well, you did a good job keeping your shoulders nice and square, keeping space from your carotid artery there, and you pulled off the finish in the end. Thank you for showing up, and congratulations.
Thank you very much, Drew.
All right, Michael Wong.
I'm happy for Michael, but I do love to see a good darce choke. Clap it up for them. Clap it up. Next, out of Millennia MMA, please welcome to the mats, Jonathan Perez. Jonathan will be fighting, still in the house, from 10th Planet, Oceanside, Cedric Brown!
So Cedric Brown, the blue belt out of 10 Planet Oceanside. Jonathan Perez is a purple belt under Steven Martinez.
There he goes. He's wearing some phalanx.
Mm-hmm. Indicative of a San Diego camp.
Absolutely.
Oh, we have a submission.
I'm not even sure what happened here.
Dang, the reversal.
Yeah, Jonathan Perez coming in strong, getting that straight foot lock. Real quick.
Was that the fastest submission of the night?
It might have been. There were a couple of other submissions that were probably within the 20-second range, but this one was definitely one that was up there.
Absolutely.
Jonathan
Which one
Perez,
as a
congratulations. He took you into the footlock game. You ended up flipping the position, winning. What was your game play? Was that your game going in? Is that what you like to do, footlocks? I mean, you come from like Steven Martinez's camp. Very, very notable smash and pass guys, right? So is that what you like to do?
Honestly, I go for whatever. I don't really give a fuck. Just try to get the submission. I was going to go against another white boy, Tyler Bennick, but he pulled out. That was going to be my game plan, just leg lock him real quick. But, yeah, he pulled out, so thankful for this guy for pulling up and still giving me the match.
Yeah, absolutely, and thanks for showing up. We'd love to have you again. Congratulations. Kyle.
Drew, would it be possible to get some tacos?
Yeah. I got
Hey, four?
Four.
Not that I need it. I give it back. Check.
Somebody said,
Migs?
he's supposed to go face
Yeah.
What could they possibly be talking about?
I got
there?
it back. That's my air.
Oh, I think we have a person in
All right,
the
you guys.
contendership to win.
Thanks for
outfit
hanging
of the
in
day.
there. We only got a few more matches left, and I tell you to go get tacos. But right now, you need to welcome to the mat from Fight Sports SoCal, Isaiah Mejia. And you know how they ride. They're still here. From the west side, 10th Planet West, Los Angeles, Smitty Wick!
Let's go, Smitty.
Smitty Witt already wins uniform
He
of the
wins.
day.
That outfit.
He wins.
He won outfit of the day.
he wins
Blows
outfit
everyone
of
else
the
out of the
day.
water. That's a
So,
Wolverine outfit.
Smitty, the well-known competitor, the big following, going against the aggressive Isaiah Mejia.
Oh, whoa.
Flies into the armbar.
Isaiah with a flying armbar.
Whoa.
Amazing.
Definitely the most anticipated match of the
Smitty's
night.
going to get out of that.
I mean, he's in there. It doesn't look like he's extended. Isaiah's in position. I think we got our highlight for the evening, that's for sure.
Let's go, Smitty.
It looks like Smitty's just trying to keep the pressure on. I think he's pretty safe. Whoa! Whoa!
Oh,
wow. Whoa! Nice scramble by Smitty. Isaiah working on the
crazy
back
escape.
position, and Smitty scrambles up heavy on the
He's coming back
pass.
for vengeance after that. Did you see that flip and the look on his face?
So this has been highly anticipated. Another promotion was looking to put these two together in MMA.
Yeah.
And didn't know that they had this grappling match already on the schedule. We've been working on this thing for weeks. And so we had a little turbulence. They both ended up opting into the match. We changed the weight class a little bit to make it more manageable. So they both came in at around 145.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, this is incredible. I think, you know, this is what we expected to see, a lot of action from both of these gentlemen. Isaiah had a highlight the last time he was here. He's very good. And Smitty, we all know, is very good. I mean, he's got really great videos he posts. He's got a lot of highlights in competition. He's very decorated. You know, his coach is well respected and very good. And so, I mean, I was expecting a lot of good action here. I think it's interesting to see the Fight Sports guy play lockdown on the 10th Planet guy. Of course, Smitty, no stranger to it.
I feel like I almost can't say anything because of the people saying the bias on the commentary, but I just support my people. And I am definitely the most biased in favor of Smitty. He was my longtime coach and one of my best friends.
Sure.
So I am incredibly excited to see him take home this dub.
Yeah, it's okay. I can advocate
Guy
for
on
the other
bottom
guy.
seems
I mean,
to be throwing up a buggy choke.
It doesn't have
he
enough
know
of
that
a
Smitty's
grip
already
on it.
the bug? The spider?
He's also at the hip instead of at the neck, so it's not really
buggy.
a
I think he's
choking
just,
position.
Right. He's just trying to control the hips and get his hips higher to maybe try and position around the neck, but.
Oh, but it looks like he's trying to bring that leg all the way around and almost trying to sneak in an arm bar potentially. Oh, and there it is.
He throws up
Ooh,
another, whoa,
Smitty
counter
right
armbar into the
leg
counter
lock.
leg
Oh,
lock.
man, what scramble.
Good scrambles. And we've got a battle, ladies and gentlemen.
This battle is crazy. Look at how it's formed a crowd around them as they've cleared out the people seated. This exchange is so back and forth and dynamic.
Yep. More than halfway through the regulation period. Got about 2 minutes and 15 seconds left on the clock.
Absolutely. I haven't seen anyone else wear a t-shirt today.
Got about 2 minutes on the clock. hand fighting. Oh, Smitty with that butterfly sweep on top.
Butterfly sweep ends up on top. There he goes. Looks like he's working a Darce underneath there, but anything could be happening with those hands.
Yeah, I can't see if it's a Darce or a guillotine, but it looks like he does have the head and arm. Oh, yeah, he's going for that Darce.
It's a Darce choke.
That
He's mounted
looks
with
so
it.
tight. Finish him.
About a minute and a half
Mortal
left on the
Kombat.
clock.
Isaiah just holding on to that quarter guard position. But Smitty Witt definitely tough on top right now. Going for that back take, but
Smitty with
Isaiah
dominant position
defending.
here. Less than a minute left on the clock.
Action, come on, let's go. 45.
Smitty looking for that
Great
mount entry, and he
position.
almost has it. He's been defending that quarter guard or half guard.
Ooh, he's got that head and arm. He's got that head tight to the mat.
There he goes, trying to get his leg free. He's so close to slicing it
Smitty
out.
now
He's got that
dominating
knee on
position.
belly. Oh, he's lost
Is he
the
gonna
head
switch
and
the
arm.
armbar last minute?
Got about
15 seconds
seconds.
left. Okay.
Thank you.
These are the last tacos.
Okay, thank you.
All right, and we are in overtime. Action-packed match. Smitty and Isaiah.
That was absolutely crazy.
I knew this was going to be
Now it looks like we're going to start with
Good
Isaiah taking Smitty's back.
I think Smitty's more familiar with the rule set, so we'll see if that gives him the advantage. He also
Wow,
moves so fast.
explodes
Gotta get that arm
out.
out.
He's free.
Good, he got his elbow out.
Throwing up
Good.
the west side on the way out.
That was about 3 to 5
3
seconds right
seconds.
there. Now we got Smitty on
So
Isaiah's
Isaiah
back.
needs to escape the back position faster than 3 seconds. And that's it.
Yeah, that's definitely
There you
the end
go,
of that
for good
match.
measure. And we'll make it official. All right, and a winner by escape time. Keep it friendly, keep it friendly, keep it friendly. Keep it friendly. All right. I'm here at
Side! We don't need no fucking introduction. They over there crying. He missed weight. I don't give a fuck.
I'm here at Smitty Way.
anything.
Let's keep good sportsmanship and good conduct. It's all good.
What did he
It's all
say,
good.
Smitty?
So hey,
Worry about you, dog.
okay, but
You can be mad all you want, but you still lost.
right, but okay.
Hold on. You had that bullshit armbar, and you couldn't fucking finish it. I would have finished it.
All right. So hey, what do you?
Oh my God.
You got a great. Wait. We're gonna keep it sportsmanlike. Let's not talk about that. No. Yeah. So look, cause well.
So many excuses of why I could have lost today, and I'm not bullshitting. I still gave you that match. You're a fucking nobody, and I still gave you a match. But it's respect. Either, huh? What? It's all good. And you didn't sub me, and you fucking had it with that bullshit in the beginning.
Anything else you want to say to the fans?
Oh man, I came here. My car broke down trying to get here. I didn't want to do it. I felt nauseated as shit all day, and he still couldn't fucking finish me. We from the motherfucking west side. That's how we do it, baby.
What about your fans at home? What do you want to say to them?
I apologize. I came really feeling sick today, but he woke me up with that armbar. I will give him credit despite talking shit. He did pop my arm, but he couldn't finish it. Shitty mechanics.
All right. Well, thanks for showing up and showing out. Give it up for Smitty Wick, guys. Give it up.
Lots of passion there.
I knocked over the mic. Does it?
Yeah, I have no idea.
I think as long as we keep the parts together, this was the last match. We might as well just hang it up.
If you want, there's another mic on the blackboard.
Okay.
The cameras are off. It's great to see you again. Oh, nice to meet you.
Come on, baby. Yeah, there's my hair. I'll tell you what, that was fiery. But you know what else is fiery? The salsa outside. If you want, go get some tacos. Because it's going to be less hot out there than it is in here right now. I know you heard. All right. That was our third to our last match. But we still got 2 more. Out of 10th Planet Beaumont, I'm going to need you, through the fire and the flames, to welcome Ruben Castanon! Ruben! And out of Jean-Jacques Machado, Ruben Castanon will be facing, please welcome to the mat, Evan Judson!
So we got our first of the black belt matches. We have Ruben, who's a black belt from 10 Planet Beaumont, and Evan Judson is actually a teammate of mine from Jean-Jacques Machado, who's a brown belt. So excited to see this match. Both tough guys. Starting with a good wrestling exchange right here. Ooh, Evan on top in mount. Getting into that high mount, controlling the head with that crossface. We have Ruben on the bottom of mount right now. I wouldn't know what the technical name of it. It didn't seem like seemed like an interesting exchange as they both went down to the mat. Evan's doing a great job keeping that mount high, so he's controlling those arms. It's really tight on top right now. And right now we have Ruben with his hands locked behind the shoulders. Not what I'd recommend. It looks like Evan's going to be taking advantage of that as he isolates that arm. Just a slow, methodical match right now, but still good action from both guys.
Super technical on both of their ends.
Oh, but Evan looks like he's taking that mounted triangle, turning it into a triangle. Ooh.
Ooh, he might finish that straight armbar.
Oh, he's got that triangle tight. Oh, and the armbar, and he taps him out. Nice, quick match.
All right.
My teammate from the Jean-Jacques Machado.
All right. All right. What's up, Evan? I'm here with Evan Judson out of Jean-Jacques Machado Jiu-Jitsu. Evan is a brown belt. He came and took the match against a game black belt. Great armbar setup. Is that like your go-to, or is that just an opportunity you saw?
Yeah, I mean, I wanted him to stay away from my legs, and I know you guys, 10th Planet guys, really like that, so I got lucky, you know, taking him down, getting mount early, and just trying to climb high. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like finishing triangles if I don't have to, so the armbar was nice.
Awesome. And what did you do to prepare to do something like this?
Well, I've been training for Masters Worlds at the end of August, so just been doing about, 6 days a week, a couple of doubles throughout, getting in the pool, swimming, conditioning, was a little injured today. I did something dumb. Pulled my groin last week, and I'm just kind of happy it worked out in my favor this time.
Good job. You did great, and thank you so much for joining us. Would love to have you again. Thank you, Evan.
Evan.
All right.
How you doing, man? Good. How you doing, man? Good job out there, brother.
Where's my air at? Oh, it's already here. You guys are getting better and better by the second. You guys, a tremendous amount of effort, as I'm sure you know, being the family and the friends and the teammates of everybody that came out tonight. I'm sure you already know how much effort it takes to do this. But you staying here until the end to show your support is extremely important. So go ahead and clap it up for yourselves. Thank you for staying till the end. This is our last match of the evening. If you can't tell by the rasp in my voice, you don't have to listen to me yell anymore, because I can't. From Team Quest, give it up for Matt Whitmer! Woo! And also from Jean-Jacques Machado, give it up for Felipe Ruiz!
All right. And this is our final match of the evening. We've got Felipe Ruiz, a black belt, and a Jean-Jacques Machado. Matt Whitmer is actually not belted. He's out of Team Quest. He's been training over a decade. And I remember a while back, I tried to match Matt up with like a purple belt, and he got offended. He was legit offended. And he was like, put me against a black belt, bro. And so now I put him against black belts because he competes in expert divisions.
Sometimes those are the scariest guys to face. The people who've been training for a decade and they've just collected so many techniques from so many different places. Like, they may not be belted, but they've definitely collected a bunch of skills from different areas.
Mm-hmm. Matt, more of an MMA fighter. Again, he's out of Dan Henderson's Team Quest, so he's trained with Dan for a long time.
Nice pass.
He used to
by
train with
Felipe
Ricardo
here.
Feliciano. Now he's with Joe Stevenson and Anthony Perez. And, dude, I see him at Oceanside's Open Mat all the time, so he's very active. Oh. So we got Felipe in on the Kimura, catch and release there. Elects to keep position. And also Matt, about 25 pounds lighter.
Okay.
Coming into this, but he was game. He didn't care. He just wanted to compete. You know, so he's definitely in at a disadvantage and feeling Felipe's pressure right now.
Yeah, Felipe definitely taking advantage of that small weight discrepancy, being very tough on top right now. You can definitely tell it is creating a little bit of issues for Matt on the bottom.
Looks like you might be setting up either the step over armbar or a Kimura.
Definitely that Kimura there.
There it is.
There it
There's that
is.
Kimura.
Good call, Taylor.
He's locking it up and
Oh.
pulling him
yeah.
forward. His whole body is moving with each.
Oh,
Ooh.
there
Oh,
it is.
beautiful finish from Felipe. So awesome.
Team Jean-Jacques Machado finishing out the event strong. A couple of submissions.
That was a really sick Kimura.
All right, that was awesome. Very good. All right, so I'm going to talk to Felipe. I am here with Felipe Ruiz out of Jean-Jacques Machado. Thank you for driving all this way. Felipe, you had a slight advantage in weight. You were over about 20 pounds or so. You're a decorated black belt. How long have you been training?
Since 98, so 25 plus years.
So a veteran of the game. Thank you so much for showing up. It's not very often you see somebody still actively competing, still willing to put it all on the line.
49 years old, baby.
49 years old. Give it up for these guys. Yeah. And did you have a game, like a specific game plan coming in? Were you coming in like I'm Kimura?
I just trusted my game, man. I thought about having a game plan. Went over a bunch of stuff in the last 2 weeks at class. And at the end, I didn't want to deviate from it. Shout outs to my homeboys that I train with every day and push me through this.
Awesome. We did a great job. Thank you so much. Great highlight there with the Kimura. And hopefully we get you back. I'd love to have you for another one.
Appreciate that. Thank
Awesome. Thank you. We're going to leave it back to Connery.
Thank you very much, guys.
On behalf of 10th Planet, Murrieta, and all of the athletes that participated tonight, I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out here and spending your time to watch them compete. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you all for coming out to the second installment of Friday Night Face-Off. Hit the subscribe button below if you haven't already. And I want to thank our sponsors before I say goodnight. The Fruit Bag Company, Epic Roll, BJJ, Wisdom Water, Mushies at Got Mushies, Rev Gear, Our Life CBD, the Biz Jitsu Podcast, Hustle Jitsu, the local Gist on Insta, and your very own 10th Planet, Murrieta. Good night!
Of our second installment of Friday Night Face Off. I'm here with Taylor Moore, Joey House. I want to thank all of you at home for tuning in. Thank you so much for supporting your local jiu-jitsu athletes. Really quick, just closing, what was your highlight of the night, Taylor?
I would say that Kimura. I keep talking about that Kimura, but it was so crazy. Like, the guy's entire body was moving with each yank from that. I couldn't get over it. So that Kimura was just so cool.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it was a great finale. What about you, Joey? What was your moment?
Well, it was interesting because we had two Jean-Jacques Machado, two of my personal teammates finishing off this night strong. And while trying to be unbiased, it's always nice to watch your teammates win, and they both won in really impressive fashion.
That's awesome. I would have to say mine was that flying armbar that Isaiah set up. And, Smitty's crazy maneuver to get out of it. He actually got out of position. They had such a really, well-contested match back and forth. So I think that was match of the night for sure. We got some great highlights out of it. I want to thank you all at home. And then, again, to our sponsors, man, we want to thank Fruit Bag Company so much. Follow them on Instagram, epicrollbjj.com, wsdm.water, Wisdom Water for your local watering needs. Mushies at Got Mushies, 2 eyes. Revgear.com, put in discount code King of Subs to get 10% off of Revgear, Our Life CBD, the Biz Jitsu podcast. Tune in on Spotify, Apple, and YouTube. Hustle Jitsu, if you need marketing for your Jiu-Jitsu Academy, hit up Hustle Jitsu, or you can DM us and I will link you. And the local Gist on Instagram, local GIST, to find out all of the current events going on in Temecula and Murrieta. Again, my name is Drew Murillo. I'm with Taylor Moore and Joey House. Thank you for tuning in, and have a good night.